Let's try it again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hardwood Authority Show that we do live on the Inside the Arc TikTok that you guys can see in the bottom left every single Monday starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys for tapping in. In this one, we are here to discuss the Detroit Pistons and also the Cleveland Cavaliers and how they won in their game sevens in their respective series. So that is what we are here to discuss. We had some technical difficulties with the previous attempt at doing this show, so I am gonna try and obviously run it back. So we obviously have to get through the intro again, man. So we definitely here with the Hardwood Authority Show that we do every single Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the show, man. With that being said, we definitely here to talk, here to hear everyone's opinions on the game seven between Detroit and the game seven, and just the series as a whole between these two teams. We're gonna have to run back the intro, man. This is the Hardwood Authority Show. Catch us live on this page every single Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get into the Hardwood Authority intro anthem.
Yeah. 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 We run the game. That's authority. Talk crazy on the mic, no apology. Inside the art, where the real ones be. If it's hoop talk, you gotta come to me. All the hoops he plays, like geometry. One boy knows ball, that's prodigy. FYF, no James, old dynasty. Hardwood authority, that's policy. Step in the booth like we breaking the net. Yeah. Every take heavy, you feeling the weight. Yeah. We don't do casual, we setting the bar. Yeah. You tweeting opinions, we raising the stakes. Inside the arc, yeah, we running the floor. Live at 3, now they knocking the door. Clip go viral before it's recorded. By the time it's posted, it's already war. We don't debate, we applying pressure. Every hot take, turn into lecture. If you go shaky, we address it. No filter talk, we don't protect it. Yeah. We run the gang, that's authority. Talk crazy on the mic, no apology. Inside the art, where the real ones be. If it's hoop talk, you gotta come to me. All the hoops he plays, like geometry. One boy knows ball, that's prodigy. FIF, dope James, old dynasty. Hardwood authority, that's policy.
All the hoops break it down frame by frame. See the weak side cut before it even came. Talk angles, timing, different type brain. While they watching highlights, he watching the game. One boy knows ball, yeah, he talking that skill. No ring arguments, just what is real. Bag so deep, you gotta have feel. If you can't create, you getting exposed. On the real, he'll say it straight. He don't sugarcoat. If your favorite overrated, yeah, he gon' know. No media spin, no saving the quote. Just pure whoop truth, that's all he wrote.
Lamont from FYF, bring fire to the set. Yeah. Soon as he talk, you know it's a threat. Debates get loud, clips get checked. Every single take, internet press. I Johnny, go James, Kingdom Voice, talk Bron legacy. No other choice if you doubt greatness. Better think twice, he'll cook your whole take. No take, no rice.
Yeah. We don't follow trends, we shift away. New era hoop talk, we paved the way. TikTok live to the biggest stage. Hardwood authority, remember the name.
Yeah. We run the gang, that's authority. Talk crazy on the mic, no apology. Inside the arc, where the real ones be. If it's hoop talk, you gotta come to me. All the hoops on ball,
Yeah, that's in it. FYF, go James, that's synergy.
if you love the gang,
Then you gotta see.
Hardwood authority, that's MVP.
Hardwood authority.
That's MVP.
Tap this for Brandon. Inside the heart, tapped in live. Mondays are 3, you changing the vibe. Thinking by out, stepped inside. Hardwood authority.
We run the game worldwide, worldwide.
Yes, sir, man. This is the Hardwood Authority Show that we do here live on the Inside TikTok page every single Monday starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and sometimes a little later depending on the technical difficulties. But as I said before the intro, we are here to discuss the Detroit Pistons and the Cleveland Cavaliers finally closing out their series in 7 games Detroit coming back from down 3-1, and then the Cavs ended up getting it done against the Raptors as well. So we definitely gonna get the co-hosts up here of the show. Myself, Olo, and Juan Boy all host this show. This is our show. Excuse me. This is our show where we talk real basketball, man. So thank you guys for tapping in. While I'm getting everyone up, if we could please tap the screen and share the live out, please and thank you. It'll help us out tremendously, man. What's going on, Juan Boy? How you feeling today, brother? Hello, hello.
Yo,
Can you hear me, brother?
yeah,
Yes, sir, man. What you think, man? So we have the first of all, how you feeling today, brother?
man, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. Know what I mean, basketball is in a great place right now. So are the Lakers. You know what I mean? Now they want to talk to us because the series about to start. Nobody want to talk to y'all. You don't talk.
Yeah,
I'd rather
man.
talk. I'd rather get my show popping. What's going
As
on,
we
bro?
always do. We always get it popping, man. As always, we do have the people in the chat. If you guys could do the Hardwood Authority and Ola, go ahead and request up, man. I don't know what you doing, man.
Yeah, what you waiting on?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you been 2 weeks. You ain't been on the panel in 2 weeks. You just met a.
Come on, man. But come on, man. He not locked in for real. So if we could
Where
tap the
you at? Where
screen
you
and
at?
share the live out for the people that are in the chat supporting and helping us out. Also, we do have a rose gold. This helps the Hardwood Authority show get out in the algorithm. So that also helps us get noticed as well. So please, if we could support us, tap the screen, share the live out, and request up. We'll be taking people to come up and speak about it in a little bit. We're gonna get what we have to say out, discuss the topic, and as always, man, let's get straight into the show. So, Juan Boy, first of all, I know you had a lot of opinions on the Detroit series. What did you think about the Detroit series as a whole?
That was a it was I say that series was way more physical than the series they had with the Knicks last year. I mean, and I think it's because like of course Orlando had. I think yeah, they got more size than the Knicks, so it wasn't easy. And like I was saying, healthy the Magic. If the Magic are healthy throughout the regular season, they're not an eighth seed team. So them being ranked at the eighth seed, they didn't play like it. And they matched up well with Detroit, but Cade has grown. Like we're looking at Cade in his second playoff appearance. Bring his team out of and mind you, he might be exhausted. You know what I'm saying? With the with the thing with the issue with the lung issue that he had. But he out there giving work on both ends. And that's just a young team, and they want to play defense, and that's the thing that we talk about when they say these guys don't play defense. These young teams defend because they have the physical tools and the IQ to defend at a high level. You saw that from the Magic. I'm watching Powell. Oh, I'm like, oh shit, he taking the fade with K. Because one of the knocks on Paolo is he wasn't a good defender. It don't look like he wasn't a good defender like in this series. And you can say the same thing for Cade, and these are the number one guys. And when the number one guy shows you that he's willing to defend than everybody else, it rubs off on the team. That's how the Pistons came back from that big deficit. It was beautiful. It was beautiful to watch, but it was ugly to watch too because Orlando couldn't hit a shot. But the Pistons is a young, great team to watch, and well, they on the on toward on. But they played Cleveland, right?
Yep, they play Cleveland.
Oh man, another division rival. I thought they don't have no rivals, no rivalries.
So just to give a quick shout out to the Pistons player. First of all, I wanted to give a shout out to Duncan Robinson. Not necessarily in the game 7, but in the game
Get
6.
six.
In the game 6, Duncan Robinson came out. He shot 5 for 11 total, good enough for 46%, 14 points, and he hit 4 out of 9 threes. He was shooting that junk all night. And also in that game, Jalen Duren didn't have the best game. Cade had 32 points and 10 rebounds. But then when we get to the game seven, and also
Hold on, please. Do not forget also Thompson's stats. Please read them off. I don't care if he has 6 points.
yeah, absolutely. Now I was gonna get it. I didn't even mean to move to game seven, but in game six,
Oh,
we had Asar Thompson who had 4 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, had 4 blocks. Didn't shoot the best at 2 of 7, but we watched the defense from Asar Thompson and also the rest of the
elite,
Pistons in the
elite
second half. The Magic made a grand total of 4 field goals made in the second half total from the game six.
and a half. I seen teams score four. I seen teams get 4 buckets in the quarter, but 4 total points, but buckets in the half. That's
Unreal,
absurd, bro. Shout out to the
unreal.
Pistons defense, man.
Yeah, and then and in that game we had Cade who also had 32 and 10, like I talked about. Then in game seven, big shout out to the guys from Detroit because not only did they hold the Magic to 94 points, they also scored 116 points. And we have Paulo Mancaro in game seven. Shout out to him. Had 38 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists on 14 to 25 shooting. Um, just not enough from the rest of the team. Jamal Cain played, didn't do much. Desmond Bade had 16 points on 5 of 10 shooting, and Jalen Suggs shot a grand total of 2 of 9 from the field and 0 of 4 from the 3 point line, with also where they at with 3 turnovers. So he didn't do much but turned the ball over. Did have 4 steals and had 2 blocks, so not bad on the defensive side, especially with this POA defense. But with Cade scoring 32 points with 12 assists on 10 of 18 shooting, didn't look like he was doing much. And shout out to Toby. In game seven, had 30 points. He shot 11 of 18 from the field and hit 5 out of his 7 3 point
Oh,
attempts.
was he cooking? Was he
Boy, was he cooking in
cooking?
that game. And Asar Thompson, again, we saw the strong perimeter and interior defense, whether he was switching, whether he was guarding one on one, whether he was backside help. We saw him everywhere in game seven. So,
Playmaking. Um,
yeah, doing everything.
oh, oh, now you mentioned Tobias Harris. Does it seem like he's just getting? It seems like he's gotten the like this might be the best he's ever played in the playoffs.
It maybe is. He was a
I
little
mean,
inconsistent to start, but
yes,
the
he
past
was.
couple games he's been cooking. So I don't know. And also shout out to their six man who before the season started was a two-way player for the Detroit Pistons. And stepped in
Hmm.
as a starter when Cade Cunningham went down. Dennis Jenkins. And in this game,
Yep.
he had 16, 3, and 5 off the bench, and he shot 5 of 8 and hit 4 out of his 5 3 point attempts. So he was
That's eighty
definitely a big
percent.
part. That's 80%
That's 80% in a game seven.
in a game seven.
80% from three, and they needed every bucket. That's what I'll be talking about, man. It's beautiful basketball, man. On the road, down 3-1.
Hang on, somebody hold it down, one boy.
Who did it?
You can if people come up, you can choose to let them up or not. Give me like 30 seconds.
All right, so I ain't gonna be sitting here talking to myself for 30 seconds.
What up, one boy?
What's going on, man? What's going on, man?
What up,
I
one
was
boy?
like, I was excited for yesterday, man. Like that feeling after not like making first round and missing and getting eliminated. It was just a crazy feeling from yesterday too.
Yeah, but it was it was one of them situations to where when you got a heavy expectation, like I, I don't even like to put the expectation. I won't necessarily the expectation, but when you looking at somebody with of the caliber and how young and how good Cade is, he's not even 5 years in. This is no.
Cade
He is
is
5 years. He is 5 years in.
he's sensational, bro. Like
Yeah, man.
Detroit's last savior is literally him, bro. Because
But the crazy thing is, like, I think I'm not sure if I don't think Jalen Green was better than him coming into the draft.
Jalen Green was never better than Cade Cunningham. I don't know where that narrative started.
Well, there was a rivalry in high school.
Yeah,
That's why
high
people
school.
talk
Yeah,
about it.
Yeah, it was in
yeah.
high
That's why.
school.
Why you think Jalen Green tries to dunk on him every chance he get? Because he was dunking on him in high school, and
Because
and
because
he
they were
was
like a
mushing
one and
each
two
other.
rivalry.
Yeah, they got a rivalry since high
Hey,
school.
if we're talking about the Cavs in Detroit, it's kind of crazy that Harden sucked in game 7 again, but they still pulled it off. Jarrett Allen was a riser in that game.
Realistically, I feel like
Yeah,
the only
good
problem
thing.
we finna
Good thing
had.
he took a nasty spill, so I'm glad he was able to play.
Yeah, but he got in there and rebounded. What did he have, like 17 rebounds or something like that?
Man,
I don't know, but I wasn't really paying attention to the Raptors and Cavs game last night. But I
why
feel like
not?
the only
Yeah, why not? That was a big
I was
game.
all
That was a
no
good
the
series.
second I watched Detroit, I was too excited to celebrate in my
Bro,
win,
the
bro.
Cavs almost lost that shit. Like, that was a good game.
I saw because like when I first pop in and
He
I saw the
said they
score
was
and I was like,
lost.
it was barely anything. But the next thing you know, when I came back to it, I was just like, oh damn, they blowing them out. I actually thought the Raptors were gonna win it too
Yeah,
because the
but the
Raptors had the
Raptors are a
physical
good
end.
team. They're a good team though.
They're a great team. I felt
You see
like
that all the teams. There's like some of the teams that we expected to either lose or not perform to a winning standard or even make it look like a series.
right.
They surprised everybody,
Yeah, but
bro.
one boy, I don't know about a great team. Like, they can score the ball. They just they don't have
And
I don't know what
yeah,
BI's
yeah,
problem is.
bro.
He's so
Yeah,
up
yeah.
and
That's
down.
him. That's him. Because
Yeah.
I was hoping you wasn't gonna say nobody else. Because RJ and Scotty came to play.
RJ
Even
Barrett looked good this
Shed came
series.
to play. And this kid Walter.
BI was the reason they lost, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
bro.
Like,
Like where you was at?
bro, game 1 even. Game 1, you can't, bro, he didn't do shit. Like, I don't know. Like,
And the crazy thing, if you really being technical, he the vet. He been in the league since 2016.
well, he's what, 28 years old, 27 years old or something
He's
like
the
that?
vet on
Yeah,
that team.
he the vet. Yeah, Brandon Ingram. Yeah, he
My
got drafted 10
God.
years
No,
ago.
I like he's the oldest on the team, you mean, or no?
He's
Damn
not the
near.
oldest on the
He's
team,
not
but
the
he's
oldest, but
one of the
he's
vets, is
been
what he's
yeah
saying.
he's been in the league over almost
He's
since he's
extremely experienced, let's be honest.
yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
Next year be his 11th, 12th season. Yeah,
Bro,
15th, 16th
Realistically,
season.
See, that's
I
BI
why
let them
originally
down.
thought of this.
for that
BI
nigga.
let them down.
There's a reason why we traded him from the Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
I
10th season.
realistically thought we would have had a harder time against the Raptors than the Cavs. Am I
Bro,
wrong on that?
New World. This is why whenever someone's like, yo, LeBron got rid of all the young talent, I'm like, what are these motherfuckers doing outside of when LeBron was there? And they were the 4th seed and LeBron went down and so did Lonzo and everybody. And then, the season went to shit. Like, what are these young cats doing after that? What are they doing?
Not really much.
Yeah, Lonzo Ball can't stay healthy.
Lonzo Ball's not even in the league anymore.
Yeah, Brandon
Jul-
Ingram can't get to the playoff.
Bro, D'Lo sucks.
Kyle Kuzma and he's in the playoffs having quadruple 0 games.
The only player that's like decent is like Julius Randle's pretty good. Like that one kind of sucked, but he's pretty good. But other than that, what were these young kids gonna do together? If LeBron didn't show up, what were they gonna do?
Not really much.
I'm just gonna confidently say they wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, they're definitely not on the level of a Cade.
But back to the Pistons thing. Low key, I think y'all think the Pistons finna win this one or no?
They
They
could.
should, but I mean, can I be honest? Like, as good as Cade is, don't you think that James Harden's offense can kind of neutralize Cade in certain ways?
Yeah, because James Harden's offense just ain't gonna come and score. He's gonna pass
Yeah.
the shit out of the
The
ball.
one question is who's gonna stick on because we got to worry about James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. But the thing is, James Harden has
Oh,
been known to be a playoff choker too as well. I'm kind of
yeah,
more worried about Jalen Duren's performance because, as you saw from this first series, most of the games that we lost is because of Duren not stepping
but
up. In
but
Guy
this the
game,
can't
thing.
score the
But
ball. It's been like that all year, bro. Like, he's
but the
not a
thing
consistent
is,
scorer.
It's
when
not even him
Harden,
about scoring, like getting the board too. He was getting bitched by Wendell Carter Jr. until like later in the
I
series.
mean, Isaiah Stewart was too. He's supposed to be like your backup guy that's supposed to help with that, and he was kind of getting dogged in certain games.
I was kind
yeah,
of pissed
because
that they didn't let Stewart play enough
yeah,
though.
but
He only had
yeah,
8 minutes.
Orlando has the bigs with the athleticism to contest with during like if you didn't see that within the first couple of games, then you need to go back and watch because it looks crazy because when you see it, like they trying to they like to get it to him in the when they get into the half court, they like to go for the pick and roll so he get the lobs.
Right,
He was
yeah.
again he was
He's a
they
Lob
shut that
City
shit down.
guy.
Yeah, he didn't they shut that shit down in game one. Game two, he was getting everything. He was punching but they was going to him early though.
So
Do
one
you think
boy,
Cavs could stop it like that or no?
well, their defense,
Well, their defense is built to
the
look at
Cavs
Mobley
have
and
some of the
Allen,
best defense in the league. Let's be honest. Like,
especially from their front court.
but one boy, I know you guys were talking about Duncan Robinson in like game 6 and 7, and that's cool. But if he's gonna play 1 through 5 like that, bro, you got to be a helping factor to this team. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, because
Duncan
I mean,
Robinson couldn't hit a shot to save his life until last night.
Yeah, last
no,
night I was kind of
man,
pissed,
game
but
six.
I was more
Well,
impressed of Dennis
that's kind of what
Jenkins.
I meant. You get it.
Realistically, I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Dennis Jenkins could hit a game winner in a series. I
Anybody
think he
could
could hit the game.
if the, you got to shoot it to happen. But you know what I'm saying? Like the playoff, the thing is, the playoffs, you don't want to have to take those kind of shots either.
Right. But like I feel like if it comes to that situation, if Cade isn't really feeling it, I would trust Jenkins to take it as well too.
Yeah, but Cade gonna make the right play whether he get the shot or not. But there's
Right.
others. There's other guys. I knew Detroit was tough when they was that game when they played OKC. I was like, yo, they are hooping without Cade.
Yeah, they're really good. And I think the bad
And
thing about it is that
Javante
when Cade
Green,
was playing
Sasser
terrible,
was. Hmm.
especially with the how do I say it, with the turnovers and the inefficiency in the early start, I feel like that was more Cade getting back in a rhythm, but I think he finally got it back now.
And you know the
Because
crazy thing, most of the kids from the states, the young guys, they played against each other in the AAU.
oh yeah, I that was obvious most of the time.
Yeah, and sometimes they didn't even meet in high school. Yeah, they meet in either meet even playing in high school. You know what I'm saying? So the 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 rivalries, you know what I'm saying? They're going to continue on, and it's all going to be for the love of the game, and it's going to help the game grow. That's why I'm glad the game is a young man's game.
I
You
mean,
know
it's
what I'm
really
saying?
great, especially and most of the time, I think it's mostly gonna be a rivalry because Detroit and Cavs, like especially Detroit and Cleveland,
Yeah,
yeah, it's gonna be a big, that's gonna be
yeah,
a
that's a
big
division
rivalry.
rivalry. It's a division rivalry.
But I think Detroit can get the physical edge. The only thing they have to get like I think Mobley is gonna be a problem. Is that
Yeah,
is that wrong to say?
nah, especially not, especially on the offensive end. Because
Because
I
I
like, I
think
like,
I think
I,
Mobley could play the two-way pretty much more than
espe-
anybody else. Because
well, especially if he start hitting he was hitting the three. So
right, because Harden's not gonna be the two-way. Mitchell can get you like the steals. He gonna be a thief on one end, maybe. Who's the small forward again? I forgot.
I don't think Mitchell playing no defense.
He could get
yeah, well,
he probably got the speed just to try to get the steal, maybe.
Yeah, that's about
But
it.
but who's the small forward then? I forgot who the small forward is.
either Tyson. Sometimes they got Struce, Dean Wade.
But other than that, I feel like either it's gonna be Mobley's gonna be the problem because the way Tobias Harris is guarding Paolo, that kind of got me thinking, what is Mobley gonna do to him?
Hey yo, it's going to be crazy to see Oswald Thompson versus Spider or Harden. Who's he going to guard?
Low key, I think Asar should guard Mitchell because Mitchell is a lot faster. I think Cade got enough strength to stop Harden, like on the defense, because Cade has the ability to become a two-way. Am I wrong for that?
Nah, nah, he is a two-way player. It's hard for them
He
going.
tries
eh,
to be. He tries to be. He tries
Nah,
to be.
no, no, I know he can defend. I seen him play, and the simple fact that the 6'6", K. First of all, it's gonna be hard to. I can understand somebody like Paolo scoring on K and then getting off of this Paolo. He's bigger than K. He got like 4 inches, probably like 20 to 30 pounds on him. But when K's defending the drive, like he can get the block, he can get the strip, he can get this, he can cause the shots to change. And if the ball's anywhere close to him, he ain't got no problem taking the length of the court, getting a bucket or finding somebody in transition. And it's hard to and he's also quick enough to get back in transition on defense too. Not just gonna get a whole bunch of you listen, K. Like, you're not just gonna have your way with K. Nah,
Right. It's like
nah.
he's good enough to be like a two-way. He's got like the length and everything, and he has potential to become a better two-way in the future, especially. It's just not the issue with Cade. The more problem, like I said, I'm worried about is Mobley. Because Mobley has the potential to be like a great scorer and a great defender at the same time. Our guards really can't do it. Do you think Jared Allen got it, or do you think he should focus on like defense and
J-
rebounding?
nah, Jared Allen's gonna be able to score because he's Jared Allen. I think he's been I think he's aggressive because he knows his game. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna catch the ball at the high post and drive, not thinking he's gonna dunk on you. You know what I'm saying? And he's great. He's great finishing around the basket. He's a good athlete too. And he's long as hell. You know what I'm
And
saying? Takes good.
he has great footwork, great touch around the
Yes, he
rim.
does.
So the
Yes,
same way you think about
and he got a throw.
the same way you think about like how DeAndre Ayton scores with his, he does have the little jump hook. He has that soft touch. Jared
I think
Allen's
he's better. I think he's better than DeAndre
no. Well, I'm
offensively.
giving an example like the
Yeah,
soft
yeah, yeah,
touch,
yeah.
the footwork around the rim. That's how
He
Jared
just ain't
Allen.
got the bounce. He just ain't got the bounce. He don't got the DeAndre bounce.
The only thing I have a problem with our team right now is our team is relying on Jalen Durn. Like not Jalen Durn, but like if Jalen Durn doesn't play good, we're fucked. But
He
other
didn't
than
play.
that,
He
I
didn't
think
play
we
too
could be
well.
chill.
I mean, he didn't play. He played well enough. He played well. He played
He got
well. I ain't gonna
15
say.
last game. I appreciated that, but I feel like we should start playing our centers more to give Duran a break because our guards can take like the stamina drain, but Duran, I think if we want to alternate between Duran's talent, especially, we can get Isaiah Stewart's aggression and B-ball Paul Reed. Like we can cook with that. Nah,
Not Paul Reed
Yeah,
this
but
season.
yeah, but yeah, I forgot them motherfuckers got another 7 footer and Thomas Bryant coming off the bench, and he hitting threes now. So
Not
they
Paul
definitely
Reed.
gonna have the bodies for Duran, and Thomas Bryant runs the floor very well too. They bigs do. And then the crazy thing is, you want to keep Cleveland out of transition because you do not want Dean Wade, Merrill, and Tyson them motherfuckers spotting up for threes in transition. Cleveland get hot, it's over.
I
They,
will say
they
because
got
did we talk about? I'm sorry, I had to step out with someone who's doing my AC and shit at my house. But did you guys talk about the game 7 with the Cavs and the Pistons? Because I did want to give a shout out
yeah,
to a
yeah,
couple of
yeah.
people. We have
Yes, we
Scotty
did.
Barnes, who 24 9 and 6, also had a block shot, 8 of 14 shooting. And he hit the 1 3 he took. So we have RJ Barrett, who did not want to hoop, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 9 for 25 from the field. We have Yaka Proto, who had a pretty okay game, 9.7 rebounds, 2 steals, and he was 4 or 5 from the field. Jacoby Walter, shout out to him, been hooping all series, 13 points, 3 steals. He had 2 and 2 for the rebounds and assists, and he made 4 out of 9 shots, which is not bad. Jamal Shad, man, I was giving my praises to Jamal Shad all series. 14 3 of 7, 5 of 16 shooting. Yeah, it's just not gonna cut it. Then for the Cavs side, we obviously
Well,
have
hold up. What was Brandon Ingram?
Brandon Ingram was a no-go. He didn't even play.
Oh man,
But we since we got to talk about Brandon real quick, let's get to it.
Yeah, we can cook
is
him
it because
too.
of Glorilla?
Hey,
Glorilla must be doing something because Brandon Ingram didn't play in the last 2 games of the series. Garbage. Let's go to game 5. which I know he had a dookie game in Game 5 where he scored. He played 11 minutes. He scored a
Oh
grand
my
total of
god.
1 point, 1 rebound,
Yeah, you trash.
two assists, and he was over 2 from the field.
Yeah, you trash.
Man, come on, man. So shout out to on the Cavs side because we do have
Where this
that
nigga
as well.
Olo at?
Olo, I think he said he's not coming. Let me check what he said in a second. But yeah, for the Raptors for the Cleveland Cavaliers, shout out to Jared Allen in Game 7. 22 points and 19 rebounds. He was making sure he got the W.
Hey, shout out to Jared Allen. I was talking
Uh,
shit about him a little bit too soon.
Oh, so it sound like Game 7 prime Pau Gasol numbers.
It do.
Almost,
21 and
almost
19.
identical.
That's Pau Gasol.
Hmm.
What is it? 22 and what you said? 22 and what?
22 points and 19 rebounds.
I apologize, Jared Allen. I was not familiar with your game.
I tried to
You
tell you.
wasn't though. He ain't make the All Star team for nothing.
For nothing.
Not this year. I mean, a
Not
couple
this
years
year.
ago.
Yeah, he did.
I knew Allen was gonna perform for a bit.
No, when
No,
I
he
tell
was.
you, like,
I wasn't sure, bro, because like
But
y'all went up 3-1, and he wasn't much of a factor in helping you
remember,
niggas.
hey yo,
Like
you
close the
know why I got?
series.
You know why I knew to start watching Jerry Allen New World?
Mm.
When he sent Braun shit back at him.
Yeah, no, that's what no, but that's why I thought he was good at first, bro. But then
He
he was
was
good.
though.
he
He
been
was. He
he's
always been good.
no, but I mean, I just didn't
Brooklyn
think
was
it this
tripping when they
playoff
let him
series, bro.
go. They
Nah,
get
they
him.
was tripping.
Imagine
So, like,
they was
in
tripping, bro.
the
They
film that
tripping, bro.
shows, like, the same stuff he does now, he was doing that before.
He's
He
been
has
doing
great
it.
footwork.
He was doing it,
He has that
yeah.
little hook shot. He'll catch the ball and hit you with one of these. He has all that around the rim. And he's a good
Hmm.
Yeah,
screen
bro.
setter, a good rebounder, and a good shot blocker. Everything you want from a big man, he
Lob
brings.
threat, good in transition. He be taking off. And the crazy thing is, was he there in Brooklyn with KD?
He was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was.
They,
That's why he got traded to the Cavs. That's when I first remember seeing him.
He was. Absolutely. He was in the Karis LeVert trade.
Yeah, shout
yep.
out to
Karis,
Jared Allen, bro. I was
I'm kind
talking shit
of
about him a little bit too soon because I didn't think he was like that, but
Shout
he's
out to
like
and
that.
shout out to Dennis Schroeder too, man.
Hey, people was talking mad shit about
y'all
Dennis
think
Schroeder, but
Levert finna
he
have
was a
minutes to
warrior for
play
us.
in the next series or nah?
Who?
okay.
Y'all think Caris LeVert finna have more playing time or nah?
You mean Karis LeVert, nigga?
You talking
He
about
said
Karis LeVert?
Carice.
You
Yeah.
said Carice, nigga. That's not how you say his
It
name.
just it just depends on what the Cavaliers are doing because he's bad on defense, but he does provide a little scoring punch for the most part. So it just depends on what the game plan looks like. He might get playing time. He might get
I,
no playing time. He might be played off
I
the floor.
think
We don't know.
I think injuries got to them injuries that he took. I think they got to him because he was nice. He was
I'll
like
say this.
he's like a taller Jordan Poole.
This next series, bro, it's gonna be a problem. Like I don't know if the Cavs are gonna be able to make it past Detroit, man.
I don't think I think the game might go around like 5 or 6 realistically.
It's gonna go 7 games
It's
again.
gonna go 7.
It's going 7 games because I believe in James Harden enough to where I think he's gonna be such a dynamic offensive threat. It's gonna be hard for Detroit to really contain him. James Harden's stronger than a motherfucker, so you being strong as a defender is not really gonna do much unless y'all double team him. Because James Harden is bad dealing
Nah,
with double teams. That's how we shut him
nah.
down in
But
the bubble. And ever since then, every time we played James Harden, we be shutting him down
but
as the Lakers.
if I saw zone him, he don't need no double team.
You think
I
Gasol
th-
got him?
yeah, I think he looking forward to it, bro.
We're gonna see. I'm interested in that matchup. I think James Harden will still be able to do
The
it.
top
Well, James
that's why I
Harden
like the
older.
Thompson. That's why I like the Thompson twins. They are not scared of no phase or defense, bro.
No, you're right.
Like
Because I was
he
thinking
took
about
on
James Harden from like 4 years ago. This
yeah
is older James Harden. So
this
yeah, nigga, you actually might be cooked. Now that I think about it. Oh shit. Yeah, you might be cooked, nigga.
It's Cook. He can't move as fast as he could in
Yeah,
Houston.
he can't. He
He
can't.
still got the
Even no,
wiggle to
even in
him, but
Philly. Even in Philly, he can't move as fast as when he was over there.
He still got the wiggle to him, and he can do what he do. But Asar a different level of defense, man. That dude don't give a. That's who
and
you
different
are.
level of speed, athleticism, strength. Cause he's
Yeah,
strong too.
it's a young man's game. You cook Harden. I still want to see it because I still got some faith in Harden, bro. Because I've been watching this nigga for too long. But
But
you might be cooked, boy.
but the one thing about Donovan Mitchell, he's short, but he's not short. He's 6'3". That
Yeah,
nigga
he's
215.
actually
That
he
nigga
tall,
is
nigga.
strong. That
He
nigga is
damn near as
strong.
tall as me. Shit.
Yeah, probably jump higher than you though. Probably
Nah, he
faster
definitely
than
jump higher
you.
than me, nigga. I'm
Probably
an old
shoot
nigga.
better than you.
I'm an old nigga. I'm an old nigga. He shoot better than me, nigga. He taller than no, he not taller, but he run faster, nigga. All that shit.
Yeah.
I probably pass better than him though.
Oh no, I see him do some crazy passes.
Mm-hmm.
360, go through the lane, find the man in the corner.
Mm-hmm. He still got the athleticism to get up in the air and do all that crazy shit. I'm a
Yeah, I want.
fundamental nigga. John
Yeah, I ain't.
Stockton pass, nigga.
Yeah. Well, you heard Lamont. Fundamentals will have you on the bench.
That boy John Stockton used to be out there.
John Stockton pass, nigga. Just over the
Yeah,
head. Just,
fact.
here you go, wall
Yeah.
boy. Get it.
Pass to get out the way. Yeah,
He catch the ball, he'd be like, "Hey,
yeah. Yo.
Nigga.
come on now." He take a layup, it's only going right off the square.
Mm-hmm.
When New World take a layup, it's off the square with it, man. No cap. So yeah,
No
man.
cap with it. But yeah, I'm an old nigga now, man. I can't move as quick as I used to, but I was able to dunk in high school and in my 20s, man.
Yeah,
So
right.
your boy had bounce back in the day.
Yeah.
What's good, Nas?
I was trying to get that. Trying to get that Michael Jordan. What was it? The fucking sponsorship, nigga. If you could jump a certain height, you get to get like a scholarship or something to like one of the training camps or whatever it was. I was trying to get on that shit when I was younger.
That's the problem. That's why you ain't paying out. You was focusing on Michael Jordan. Nah, I'm just playing, man. But we got Nas in the building, man. First of all, how you feeling today, man? We talking about the Detroit series and the Cavs series. They both won a Game 7, obviously. What do you think about those series?
First of all, I feel good, man. This series, I feel like the Pistons did their part. They had to win that Game 7 series, or they're going to be the biggest fraud. And the Cavs, I was actually happy that the Cavs won because I did not want to see the Raptors play the Pistons because that was going to be a bad matchup for the Raptors.
I just didn't want to see the Cavaliers lose to the Raptors, bro. Like out of all the teams the Cavs can lose to, you can't lose to the fucking Raptors, bro.
Can't.
Not while LeBron is still in the league.
Hell no, you can't do that.
You can't do it, bro.
Can't.
You can't do it, bro.
And Harden was actually playing good while people were saying that he wasn't going to perform well in Game 7. So
Well, I
that's good
mean,
to see.
he was under 500 in Game 7s before the other night.
But the thing is, though, I give credit to Harden because you know how hard it is to win a Game 7 with a team you just joined
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the season, like not even the middle of the season, like towards the end of the season. It's hard to develop chemistry that quick.
Yeah, they traded him at the trade deadline. Like
Yeah.
that's literally just a couple months ago. Ain't that some shit?
I think that Harden for the Cavaliers is what they wanted from Darius Garland, except we know no matter what, Harden can be. We know that Harden, for the most part, will be available. Even with the hamstring, he was playing through the hamstring. So
He played, nigga.
That's what I said. He was playing through the hamstring. So at the bare minimum, when in the games that Darius Garland wouldn't be playing due to injury, the bare minimum you're gonna have Harden out there playing. He might not play well.
Harden out there playing.
He'll play though. So
shout out to the guy I was talking to that tried to compare Harden's hamstring injury to Steph Curry's hand.
Oh my god, bro. Like, you stupid ass nigga. Even if he got a hand injury, nigga, you can still pass the
run
ball,
around
right?
full speed.
You can still run around the screens, nigga. You can still lay the ball up, nigga. The fuck your hand, nigga?
Your hammy? Nah,
bro.
You'll barely be able to walk. Put pants
This nigga can't move laterally. He can't play defense. But he was trying to somehow get a win for his team, nigga. That's why, I mean,
and
The
they
only thing
barely
I
and they barely
really,
lost, and they barely lost.
the only thing you could really criticize about James Harden is the fact that he
You gotta
left
get
the
got to end
Rockets
the
in a
series quick.
no, the fact how he left the Rockets, the situation how he left the Rockets, that's the only thing you can really criticize James Harden for. Like as far as his game, bro, like I don't really think there's much to criticize. Like he's a great offensive player. You know, he can pass the ball very well. You know, I think his lack of defense, I guess you could say,
And he's in the
he
best
used to
shape
be a
that he's
good
been in.
defender. He used to be a really
Well,
good defender. That's the
He's in
crazy
well,
thing
he's
about
been in
Harden.
he's
well,
been
the
in the
thing
best
is,
shape, and he's in the best shape that he's
Hey, hold
been
on,
since his
player.
prime.
well, yeah. I mean,
Since
but for James Harden, like,
OKC
if it
days,
comes
yeah.
down to
Mm,
him,
Hey,
say if
hey, hey,
Donovan
hey, hey, hold
Mitchell,
on,
say,
hold on, boy. What you doing, homie? You ain't hear me talking?
oh yeah, we have rules. Sorry,
No,
we forgot to
I'm just
read the
messing
rules off.
around.
oh no, I didn't know. My bad. If
Go
I
ahead,
did
go
that,
James.
No, I was just messing with him though. Go ahead, bro.
all right. I was gonna say, like, if it all comes down to James Harden, say if Donovan Mitchell does struggle, and if say Mobley's not playing well offensively, then obviously it goes down to James Harden. We've seen this before in times where James Harden in playoffs, where his game, his offense, can be an up and down situation. Whether it's the 3 point shots of missing the time he was with the Rockets, the times with the Sixers, or he's just not being that ball dominant player taking over the game. There's just times where it's not he's not that Harden anymore. He's gonna have to
Well, he
rely
doesn't.
on
Well, one to that point, well, he doesn't have to be that hard no more because Donovan Mitchell is an elite scorer. He can go get a buck. He can go. I don't care who he's playing. He can go off for 40 or 50
Mm-hmm.
easy.
He easily
no,
get
yeah,
buckets. So
yeah,
You
he
know.
can
James
So
easily.
Harden
James.
don't
But
got
So
can
him.
but
James.
can the team around him give him the rest of
Yes.
those points?
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. Jared
In
Allen had 20.
Donovan Mitchell's case,
Jared Allen had 22 and 19 last night.
what happened last year though? What
That
happened
was
in the year
last
from
year.
Utah?
that was last year, nigga. We talking about this year, bro. Come on
I
now.
know, I know. I'm not saying that I'm based on the last year. I'm saying
But
history
and
does have
then
record in his
and
situations.
and in Utah, and how many times could you say Donovan Mitchell has had a bad playoff series?
He didn't, but the team around him didn't help
That's a
him.
whole. He's on a whole
Thing.
better team now, bro.
He's on a way better team than he
He's on
was
a
in
way
Utah.
better
He's
team
a
now.
way better
These
defensive
guys are
team as
actually,
well.
yeah,
Yeah,
and way
yeah.
better scoring team too. He's not the only scoring option. They
And we
got
just
way
got to
better
give
shooters.
we just got to give credit to the defense because at the end of the day, when James Harden is playing bad in the
Right,
playoffs, it's because the defense is laser focused on him and he don't have another elite scorer to take the pressure off him. You look at that 76er series. When that shit first happened, I did criticize James Harden, but when I actually rewatched the series, I'm like, okay, after he had that 40-point game, they're really locking in on this man. So he can't really get
right,
off the way he did in the game before. You know what I'm saying? And he don't have Maxi. He
right.
wasn't all the way developed yet, so he wasn't consistent enough
And
to
also,
take the pressure off of that man. So
and don't forget Chris Paul got hurt too.
Chris Paul, well, no, I'm talking about the 76ers series. Like
Yeah, I'm
Joel
just
Embiid
throwing
was
that
hurt in
in.
that series too, and Chris Paul was hurt, yeah, and on the Rockets too. So it's like, really,
Yeah,
I can't
that
really
which forced the
fault
game
James
seven. Yeah,
Harden, bro,
yeah.
for like him having a bad scoring performance when the defense is literally honed in on him. Especially that Rocket series where they missed like 27 threes. I don't care how great of a passer you are. Nigga, if you passing the ball to these niggas and they all brick 27
And,
straight threes, nigga.
and James Harden also doesn't have to be that elite scorer that he once was. He's still going to be that elite playmaker. He's still
Mm-hmm.
going to go and get rebounds and shit. Keep his
Mm-hmm.
hands active because he still likes to get out in transition, and he's
Mm-hmm.
great in transition still. And not to mention, he's great. He's still strong enough and skilled enough to get to the basket. That's the last person you want to send to the free throw line.
Exactly.
Okay.
So quick break, real quick. Obviously, this is the Hardwood Authority Show. We always talk real basketball, and you can find us both on YouTube and on TikTok. Just type in the Hardwood Authority Show, and if you guys have trouble finding that, just click the link in my bio. It's also in the Hardwood Authority Shows on TikTok's bio. Find that. You can find us both on YouTube and TikTok. Definitely check that out. I wanted to talk about some breaking news that we just got from Shams as of 4 hours ago. Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks. After 6 months, a 6 month search following the firing of, we know who was fired, Nico Harrison. The Mavericks owner Patrick Dumont makes a major splash with his hire of a global basketball giant And for what a lot of people know him as is the person who selected and took care of the Toronto Raptors between the seasons of 2017 and obviously 2024. So they hired Masai Ujiri, if I say his name
Mm-mm.
correctly, who
Uh-oh.
was
He
uh
about to make a move.
he's one of the best decision makers in terms of roster decisions in the
Mm-hmm.
NBA. And the Dallas Mavericks have him as
Mm.
the president of basketball operations for the Mavericks, as well as alternate governor. So, excuse me, it was 2013 to 2025. So,
Hey,
mm,
what if he
mm,
said, if you want me, you
Mm.
got to get rid of AD
mm.
before I get there?
That's what he said.
I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm just saying.
Hey, nigga,
Like,
that's facts though.
what if that's what he said? If you
That's
want me, you
facts though,
got to
because
get rid of Anthony Davis.
I would say the same shit, nigga. I'm not about to fucking work for this franchise and you trying to make him the cornerstone. Nigga, we saw the last 5 years in LA. We saw this shit, bro. Like, I don't understand why people wanna change the narrative now that he on a different roster. It's like, no, bro, he's always been unreliable, bro.
I know who's
Yeah, but
always been
that
reliable, and that's
him.
Masai Ujiri.
Yep.
Hey,
You
Mm.
know the
y'all
crazy
heard the
thing.
news about Ant Man?
But when you was talking about him, how about you? I was thinking to myself, why'd you say this nigga usually?
I don't know how to say his name, man. I apologize, Masai.
No, but no, I know who you was talking about before you even said it.
Hey,
Yeah,
inside, you heard about the Ant Man news?
man. Look,
You brought it up already.
we ain't even gonna talk about that yet. But I did want to bring up too, because we are talking about the playoff picture in NBA teams. There's a lot of connections with a certain big name player that plays and won a championship for the Milwaukee Bucks. Jason Kidd
Mm,
coached the Milwaukee Bucks while Giannis was there. He actually was the one who started playing Giannis some time at point guard, which helped him develop some of his passing skills. He also coached Chris Middleton, who currently plays for the Mavericks. So I
Mhm.
don't know, man. They got Chris Middleton there, Jason Kidd
mm.
there, and hey, man,
Is
Does
Giannis
that
going
mean
to
that? But does that mean that
Giannis
any
going to
player on the
Dallas?
Mavericks? Yeah. But does that mean that any player on the Mavericks is on the clock?
I just know that there's some connections with Dallas and Giannis right now. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh
Mm.
shit. Oh
But
shit.
with
Hey, it's
that
looking
being
scary.
said, that means players on the Mavericks have to be go away to go if
Why you
potentially to
motherfuckers
Milwaukee.
keep coming to the
Bye,
West, bro? Stay in the East, nigga. Stay over there. Unless you coming to the Lakers.
No.
Bron. Fuck it. Bring the competition. So they can't
No.
say Braun played in the weak West.
No.
Definitely can't
Okay.
say he played in the
Hey,
weak West.
definitely can't say he played in the weak West, nigga. Definitely can't. Now I thought something was surprising. I was like, it's surprising that
Yeah,
Bron
but
ain't meet up with Joel Embiid in the playoffs, nigga. Because I was looking at their record against each other. Joel Embiid got a winning record against Bron by like one game. They only played like, what was it? He
Like,
like 6-5 against Bron. So they only played 11 times in their whole career.
Hey, remember before he came to LA, Braun was heavily sourced to have interest in playing in Philly, but he ended up not doing it because of Ben Simmons. They played similar roles. It didn't really fit. Doesn't make sense to have LeBron and Ben Simmons with Joel Embiid. So
Nope.
remember, he could have signed with Philly. They had the cap space. He just didn't want to. It didn't make sense fit wise.
History would
If
be
it
a
weren't
lot
for Ben
different, man. They would
Simmons,
put more
if
respect
if
on
it
our
weren't for
name
Ben
over you. You
Simmons,
know what I'm
Joel
saying?
Embiid would have a championship. That's crazy. He would have probably had multiple championships if he played with LeBron.
Man,
LeBron and Embiid, stop.
man,
All right,
LeBron
team.
and Embiid.
I mean,
2019
it's
LeBron and
Dynasty,
Embiid.
I
man.
ain't even gonna
Oh
lie.
Dynasty.
my
No weird
but
God,
shit.
bro.
hold on. We saw what LeBron and Embiid.
Oh, in the Olympics,
Brian
yeah, in the
Embiid, Ben
Olympics.
Simmons.
Man,
But that was a
look,
hobbled
well, I
Embiid. I'm
mean,
talking about you get 2019
2019
Embiid and
Joel
LeBron.
Embiid with
It's
2019
never gonna
LeBron
happen till we
James.
saw it.
Oh
Oh
my.
my God, Kawhi Leonard is not winning against the Sixers, nigga.
Man, look,
Toronto will still have a
I'm
losing
gonna say
record.
it
They will
one more
never win a
time for the
finals.
family in the back. 2019 LeBron James with 2019 Joel Embiid. Come
It's
on,
over.
man.
And
so
you
this.
flip Ben Simmons for
But
somebody else, bro, because Ben
Ooh,
Simmons had very high trade value at the time. Flip Ben. Tell
he
me who we
did. He
replacing
did
Ben
before his
Simmons with.
collapse. Yeah, he did. He
Who we
did.
replacing Ben Simmons with right now? Tell me, inside.
He
But
burnt him
Man,
remember,
for
give me
shoes,
Denver
bro.
Denver had interest. Denver called Braun in 2018, and Braun hung up on them. So
man, you
y'all
And
talking
they
crazy.
won
LeBron
a
about
not
the
champion.
talking.
I
76ers?
fuck
mean,
Damn,
Denver.
the
I mean,
76ers What would
LeBron ain't
Braun
going to
do
no
with
Denver.
coming of age
I
Joker?
mean, but
Man, we
Denver
don't
won a
Denver,
man,
Joker,
championship.
and Jamal Murray.
But
I'm
Denver
not
won a
really, bro.
championship without him, so it's like it worked on their
I
part
will
of the
say
end.
this: I'm more scared of LeBron James and Joel Embiid than LeBron James and Joker.
And Joker.
That's facts, nigga. That's
I ain't
facts.
even
Ooh,
gonna lie.
yeah.
Joel Embiid
Y'all
can hit a
tripping.
three. Like I said,
So
who we
he,
trading Ben Simmons for though? I need to know because
At
we
the
You
time,
flipping
can
him.
trade Ben Simmons for a lot. He got a
You
lot
can
of
trade
trade
Ben
He
Simmons
value.
had a
for a
lot of
lot. You
trade
had
value in
picks too.
2019.
They
Who we
didn't
flipping him
trade.
for?
They weren't going to trade for LeBron. They were going to sign him, which means you would have had all the picks and Ben Simmons. They could have got somebody. It might have been Paul George.
We
Nigga,
got
that would have
basically
instantly. We
I was
running off a
thinking
for
that.
Ben
dynasty.
Simmons, we basically got James Harden and Tyrese Maxey. We got draft pick from the Brooklyn
That'd have been
Nets.
another. That'd have been a super team. I'd have like, yup, so that.
Yeah,
That would
bro.
have been an immediate super team. LeBron would have ran off probably 2 in a row immediately because you got 19 and 20.
Man,
But fuck,
we're beating the
but
Bucks in
Oh my goodness.
2021. We're beating.
And we're
I
beating the
say
Bucks
we
in
because I'm LeBron.
2021.
In 2020,
Yeah, we are LeBron.
we're
Oh
gonna
my
win it.
goodness.
Who's gonna beat us in 2020?
yeah,
No
because
one's gonna beat
not
us in
Miami.
listen,
2020.
Not
I
No
tell
one's
you
Miami.
beating
this.
us in 2021. Damn, even 2022, we gonna face Curry weak ass and Clay played like shit in the finals, nigga. So we probably running off like
I
4 or
tell.
I
5.
ain't gonna lie.
Especially if Embiid stay healthy. You playing
Oh,
with
Curry.
LeBron, you don't
there's
got the
always
you
a
don't have to carry
balance
the
in the
whole
force.
load, nigga.
Curry can have a
Oh
breakout
my
any moment.
goodness.
There will
Yeah,
always
but
be there will always be balance in the force. Y'all making it seem like he would have went there and everybody else would have stayed put. No, nigga, that would have just meant
They
niggas would
would
have
have tried,
reloaded
yeah.
a year earlier.
They would have tried. They would have tried something to try to
Come
stop
on,
that.
man.
Yeah,
I
They
mean,
would have just
I
let LeBron
understand
run off
that,
that's the
5.
but again,
thing.
I'm still trying to figure out who the hell, no matter what the rosters look like, who's stopping the LeBron James and Joel Embiid team in 2019. That's what I'm trying to
It's
find
not
out.
His
happening.
knees, his
Yeah, because
knees.
I
2019,
was
mean,
Nah, in
2019
knees was
Embiid?
the
2019,
problem.
Joel Embiid is healthy.
was that the year the MVP? He won the MVP that year.
No,
That
Nah,
was Kawhi
no,
Leonard,
Giannis
a
won that
buzzer
29
shit.
That
beater
was
to beat
Kawhi
us.
Leonard who
Giannis,
won the
2019
Gian-
Embiid was
championship that year.
healthy.
Yeah.
Giannis won
Giannis won the
MVP in
MVP.
19.
Oh,
That
he
was
did.
probably the
Okay,
healthiest
okay.
season MB has ever been.
Like we're winning a championship with that version of Embiid.
Man, y'all is LeBron. Heck, and Joel Embiid. This is
So
the year after 2018 LeBron with Embiid. What are we talking about right now? Do y'all not know what 2019 LeBron was looking like before Christmas
And he
Day?
wouldn't have to carry a trash roster with a whole bunch of youngins, so he wouldn't have got hurt in
Y'all is
2019.
tripping. Are we just
Nigga,
not having the
you
history?
got
Like, what are we
healthy
talking about?
Bron,
This ain't
healthy
2026
2019
LeBron.
Bron, and healthy 2019 Joel Embiid. We flipped Ben Simmons for another star nigga or
And
just
Jimmy
some great
Butler
wing
was there
players,
too.
nigga. Oh my, and Jimmy Butler was there. Oh my goodness, bro.
Jimmy, LeBron, and Embiid. That
We're
Y'all
triplet
is
was
cooking, bro.
tripping. Y'all are
We're
tripping talking about some
cooking.
damn that we can. Man, look, 2019
It's some
LeBron.
niggas,
That's a
LeBron and
dynasty.
Joker.
That's a
God,
dynasty,
LeBron,
nigga.
I got LeBron, Joker, and Will Barton.
well,
Yeah, I like that. I
I
like
mean,
that a lot better. LeBron would be in that
LeBron, Joker, and Gary Harris.
Le,
Nah, that's not
LeBron would be
working.
in the Eric Gordon role.
That
why
that
would
would
we
be
have
LeBron,
so
LeBron
trash.
in
Joker,
the Aaron Gordon role? We can have
LeBron,
LeBron and
That
no,
would be
LeBron role
so
with Joel
trash.
Embiid.
Cause
LeBron,
remember,
Joker, and
LeBron was. Damn, y'all niggas don't hear me talking. LeBron been
sometimes.
trying to get off the ball since the Kyrie days. Joker would allow him to get off the ball much sooner, and it would have just opened his game up. In my opinion, he would have been able to age a lot more gracefully with Joker
Joel
versus
Embiid is
whatever
better.
the
Joel
fact that the
Embiid is
Lakers
better
was
than
giving him.
Jokic in
Embiid is better.
2019, sir.
Man, the
Yeah,
best ability is availability.
He was
You know?
He was
available.
available.
He was
Nigga,
available.
you can have
2019.
God on the 76ers. Them
I
knees
mean,
is falling apart, dog.
He was. They
I
wasn't falling
mean,
apart because he was available.
I don't like
What
this
you
MB
mean?
slander, man. Come on.
I mean, I
Man,
mean,
it
at,
ain't
Embiid didn't
slander,
start
nigga.
getting
Apart to like
unhealthy until
2022.
I mean,
2023, bro.
at the end of the
Let's talk
day,
about it
at the end of the
realistically. We
day,
got
it's more of a
2019,
what if
2020,
situation.
2021. That's 3 straight years of healthy Embiid.
It sounds like he
That's
just hate
3
Joel
straight
Embiid.
years
It's okay
of
to hate on
healthy
Joel
Embiid.
Embiid. Not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
But
because
You know, I'm just
I
realistic.
2023,
what he did
2023 is when he started
you
getting
know
all
what
them
he,
injuries.
because what he did to Wemby. That's why.
No, nigga, I'm
What?
not even thinking about any of that shit. I'm
and,
not being
and
biased.
for the
I'm not
people
just
that's
going to
watching,
be up here drinking the Kool-Aid.
and for the people that's watching, Joel Embiid did give
messing
Wemby.
with you, right?
Wemby gave Wemby 70 points.
Work.
And
He gave him
again,
work.
in chat, I literally
Yeah.
wasn't. I'm not even thinking about my team. It's
We
just,
think
it's
about
like,
your
dog,
team when he gave him 70 points.
I
Yup.
don't, what does that mean to me? The motherfucker don't got no chip.
Neither does
None
Wemby.
of that stuff. I'm not
Neither
zesty.
does Wemby.
I'm not gonna get mad at basketball moments in games and act like they didn't happen. I
Hey,
don't care.
Embiid. Let me say it again.
Hey,
Embiid gave
Embiid
Wemby
gave
70.
Wemby 70.
Congrats, should have
nigga.
had 81, motherfucker.
How much?
Hey, listen, for them to hate, yo, if they would have hated on Embiid for passing Cole, I'd have been
Oh
done
my
with
goodness.
all of them.
I would have been hating them niggas.
70
bro.
points on
That was
Wemby.
the
Man,
At the end of the day-
Embiid's not.
At the end of the
Embiid's
day, it
African.
don't
He
matter.
scored more than
It don't
Embiid
matter if you
scored more than
pass up
Jeffrey.
Kobe. Look, here's the thing. It don't matter if you pass up Kobe because Laker fans, real Laker fans, ain't gonna be mad because we got a nigga on our team who scored 100
Scored
points.
100.
Nigga, we had Wilt Chamberlain, nigga. So it don't matter. You niggas want to score 80 points. You can even score 90 points, motherfucker. You ain't gonna score 100.
100.
Man, that
You
shit
ain't gonna score
sound
100,
good.
nigga.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
hey, Angel, you know what?
Don't do
Hey,
it.
you know what it is, Angel. You know what else sound good? Scoring 70 on Wemby. Come on,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Cool. Okay.
Matter of fact,
Oh,
Joel
yeah.
Embiid.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, Joel Embiid for MVP. Matter of fact,
Look, bro,
Fine
Joel
for
Embiid is
him.
like
I
that,
don't
bro.
give a
I
fuck.
don't understand
All
why
of- you-
people
you
were
can have-
saying
You can
it's
have
such
all
an
of those.
issue.
You
Go
can
ahead,
have
my
all
bad.
of those accolades. You can have all of that, right?
Yo, what if
And none of
Wemby
that,
win
well,
MVP?
none of that will outbalance the fact that you got drafted to a piss poor franchise when you could have been a Spur. You should have been a Spur. You hope that you would become a Spur. So he
Wait,
can
hold
have all
on.
of that.
Who's that?
Wait,
He
what?
Who's the
never
piss
played
poor
for the bum
franchise?
ass
His real
76ers,
feelings
nigga,
is coming
Joel.
out right now.
Philly's a
His
piss
real
poor
No,
feelings.
franchise now.
everybody, nigga. What?
so what
What
I'm
are the
hearing,
best players in the
is that
NBA?
hold on. What
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
hearing is that the person who played for quote piss poor franchise end quote scored 70 on Wemby.
Congratulations. That'll be the pinnacle of his career.
Wait, what was the Sixers' point? Trust the
Meanwhile,
process.
my team is competing for
I'm
championships.
still trusting the
this very
process,
year.
and I'm never gonna stop trusting the process.
I
And the
mean,
process we started
they
with
are a
VJ
trash
Edgecombe.
but
Watch out.
organization.
but
Let's
Ben
not
Simmons-
coming
get
for the
let's not
Knicks.
get it twisted, bro.
But that
We're
shit
Coming
is
for the
all
Knicks,
a trash
man.
organization.
That
Like,
shit
y'all
was
haven't
generator.
had nobody elite
Ben
there
Simmons was
generator.
Allen Iverson
Hey,
and,
what
and
the hell is
motherfucking
that?
Moses Malone and Dr. J. Yo, mute your background.
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
mute.
You got kids or something going on back there.
Shout out to you for
Yeah,
being
you
a
just-
father,
Come
but
on,
god dang.
Yeah, you know it's 4 o'clock. You just got him. You know, you just bought him some sugar and shit from daycare. That yo, the hot.
Oh hell no! Here we
Nigga,
go.
it's 1 p.m. over here, nigga. This nigga's still already.
Here we
You know what
go.
I'm saying?
I already know what it is.
You gave him a milk. You gave him a donut, milkshake, and he got
Damn,
a
it's
cookie.
1 p.m. Where you live at?
I'm in LA right now.
But
on the West
anyways,
Coast.
back to the topic. Y'all tripping if y'all think 2019 Embiid and 2019 LeBron not gonna mesh better than Jokic and LeBron. We don't want LeBron in the
Way
Aaron
better.
Gordon role in
Definitely.
2019.
Especially
They
on
definitely are.
especially defensively.
Way better. Way better. Way better. And the defense, LeBron is not going to have to cover for Jokic's flaws. Nigga, LeBron is going to have to exert himself more playing with a nigga like Jokic, especially on that 2019 Denver squad. That was not a defensive team. They
Man,
were trash.
Man,
I know you don't understand because
that-
the year after 2019, LeBron ran the
Millsap was
point guard.
alright.
Why y'all tripping? Y'all don't think 2019 LeBron's not running point guard next to Embiid, and then the rest of the squad they gonna have over there? Y'all is
Oh,
tripping.
duh.
Jimmy
It's
Butler
over
and
with.
Tobias
What you
Harris.
talking about? We
Jimmy,
see-
I was about to say Jimmy Butler. Like what?
They
Yo,
got Jimmy
but,
Butler,
yo,
right? And they're gonna flip Ben Simmons for whoever, nigga. Like, cause he got
Braun
the
and-
most trade value right now. You flip Ben
Give me-
Simmons.
they
for
gonna
Simmons,
flip
right?
Ben Simmons for Klay Thompson.
Braun and eight.
Correct me if I'm
LeBron
wrong.
and-
Did they have Tobias Harris that team too?
No, we got Tobias Harris when Jimmy Butler left.
They gonna flip Ben Simmons in a pick or two for Klay Thompson. Come on, man. 2019 Klay before the injury.
Shit, we're gonna deplete the Warriors real quick.
Here we go.
Hey yo, LeBron and B pick and roll. LeBron
Oh
and
my
B
God,
pick and
bro.
pop.
Oh,
I wish I got to see that. To be honest with
And-
you,
and
he's
not
probably
no-
the one player I wanted LeBron to play with the most.
New world. Not no regular,
This is the
2023,
athletic
2025 LeBron. This is 2019 LeBron. I don't know if y'all
This is
understand
2019 LeBron.
what the heck he
Year
was still
16.
doing in year 16 before he got injured. And he still came back and did it afterwards. But still,
Nigga, he was
Hey, yo,
leading a
listen,
team full of
his
young
first-
pups to the
his
fucking
two-
4th seed in the West, damn near the 3rd.
his
So you
fir-
2 games
yeah.
behind the
Yeah.
fucking 2nd seed, nigga.
His first two buckets as a Laker was a dunk.
2
Nah, he
dunks,
was still
nigga,
athletic.
immediately.
he's
That man
still
was
athletic
still doing
afterwards.
shit.
But
Man,
before,
y'all
And that was
on
after
2018
playing a full
for dear
82
life,
game
man.
season. And
That's why we're
playing
talking about
every game
2019.
with
Yeah,
dunks,
yeah.
nigga.
yeah, the roster he had on that Lakers. You know, Randall, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma.
He didn't play with Julius Randle.
No,
Nah, he
Julius
didn't.
Randle wasn't there.
He was in. He was in
Julius
New
Randle
Orleans.
was in New Orleans.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, he wasn't New Orleans. Yeah, but still, like Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart.
It don't even
All
matter
of them.
because 2027 we getting LeBron to come back to Philly anyways, man. It's all right, bro.
Nah, he's not doing that. We
Nah,
can't.
Nah,
Nah.
he,
2027
That nigga don't
LeBron
play
You
with.
got,
he's
76.
you
most
got,
likely
My
he's
nigga,
most likely going back.
you
He's
got
most likely going
the
back
VJ
to
chance
as
of
your
him
Philly.
going
future
back to play
star right now.
where it's
Future
cold
star
at,
is
I don't
VJ.
see it.
the only reason
He most
LeBron's
likely
going
going back
back
to
to the
Cavs.
East
I'm
is if
seeing
he's
it.
going back to the
Go to
Cavs. That's
Cleveland.
the only reason he's
Hey,
going
hey,
back.
and why
Only.
would he? He just got done playing with Anthony Davis. Why would he want to play with him again?
In Washington?
Nah, in Philly.
Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I'm trolling. I'm chatting. Like, I know that shit. Alright.
He played with Maxi.
I
I mean,
mean,
he
is
trained
that
Maxi in
it?
the offseason, nigga. That's one of his proteges.
Ooh.
And
Why
it
you think
showed.
Maxi?
Harden
Why
in
you
the
think
offseason.
Maxi got the work ethic that he got? It's because
He,
he learning it from
hey,
his elders,
he
nigga.
Maxi trying to be MVP caliber, yo.
I'm
So,
telling
so,
you,
so,
he's like right there. He's
He
one
right
more
there.
level.
so,
In,
He
in a
so,
knocking
couple
so
of
on.
are
He's
you
years,
knocking
calling
on the
this?
maybe.
door.
So are you
He's
calling this
knocking on the
Maxi's
door.
team, not Joel's team? Is that it?
Yeah.
All
Hey,
season.
I don't care.
Maxi,
Hey,
Whoever
every
Maxi
Maxi,
knows
every
is Joel
playoffs,
Embiid's
Maxi
team.
number
that's
every
the future
playoffs,
right there.
Maxi numbers been going up rapidly. So
Yeah, but
All
Joel,
season, when
but
people
they're
would ask
not
me about the 76ers, I would tell them like, "Yo,
neither.
how far the 76ers go this year is on Maxi back, not Embiid, because Embiid only played 30 games."
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like,
really. But the thing is, they play
wow.
not only do they play well off each other, neither of them are in each other's way. When they want to go to work, Maxi can go out there and spot up, but also if Embiid can trail a play just so Maxi can get to the lane,
yeah.
because I don't want to leave Embiid open for three, because if he's trailing, he's open for three, or he's got his man out there on the island. You
mm-hmm.
never know. That man might bite on the fake. He gonna jump right in the NBA and be
Yep.
gonna throw it up.
Take those free throws.
And
Yup,
it's over
I,
with.
yup.
I think I
He
think those
gonna hit
years
him
where
with that
Maxi
jab.
was playing off ball
He
with Harden was there, I think that shit helped him
yo
so much.
Joel Embiid is mid range assassin.
Oh
That
yeah,
shot from the free throw,
yeah.
that 10 footer, that 10 to 15 footer in the middle of the court. That shit is money.
Hey,
And,
he's straight
and
up.
he
He's straight up.
Money. Yeah,
Hey,
he
I
bro,
buried
starts
that.
it low.
this is
Like
the
if you're a
crazy
big
thing.
man, he's gonna start his jumper low and try to draw the foul because they always swipe down on his arms, and it's
Yeah,
like it looks like
Bro,
foul baiting, but it's not. That's just bad defense. You got to keep your hands up.
bro, this man Joel Embiid, bro, on one leg, punked Jalen Brown, bro. This nigga was
Oh
being
yeah,
talked about to be considered for MVP this year, averaging
took it to
damn
him.
near 30,
Took it to
and he
him.
straight up punked you, nigga. Talk shit on you and everything. Got you over here complaining on social media about the league is rigged.
And then blocked him on a fast break dunk on the other end later in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm. Cooking this nigga
See,
on both
and
ends
that's
of the
why,
floor.
the Celtics will never go as far with that. They'll never go as far where they are.
too late. They did it
Nigga,
already.
y'all blew a 3-1 lead. It's over with, nigga. They
They
won a
did it already.
championship
Too
already.
late.
I'm,
Yeah,
They won
I'm
a
not,
Hey,
ma-
championship
I'm
didn't
not
the
already.
gonna,
Celtics
I'm
win
not
in
making
2024?
excuses for the Celtics.
They won already.
No, they
Why
won
do people
championship.
think you can't say things like that because they already went to the finals and not only did they
And
make it
won.
to the finals, they won.
They,
They went to
they won
multiple finals.
twice.
They've
Yeah,
gone to
yeah,
more
it's
Yeah,
true.
finals than Joker, Giannis, and Embiid
yeah.
combined, nigga.
And they've been like the best team in the East at least
yeah,
5 out of 6
multiple
years since
times.
Right.
2020. Like,
And guess what? They live and die by the three, and it cost them.
And
yeah,
they
do.
they
It's
live
facts.
in unalive by the three, and guess what? They got a
They got
championship.
unalive
They,
by the three.
They got exposed though this year.
I think they got
With
exposed
their
against the Knicks
3-point
last year
shooting.
or against the
I think
Pacers.
I
it's
mean,
more about the
they got
coaching
exposed.
thing.
Or yeah, the Knicks. Yeah,
The Denver Nuggets got exposed. Jokic got exposed. Because now
Oh yeah.
in the future, all we got to do to win games is to target this nigga. Like you're the weak spot at the 5. As long as you play the 5, nigga, that's a free lane to the basket, and there ain't gonna be
Rudy
shit you can
Gobert
do about
showed
it
it.
until
Rudy
y'all
Gobert.
upgrade
Yeah,
Joel
because
Embiid.
I like
yeah,
that
but
though.
they got to break Denver up because Joker is going to be the target because none of them
Mm-hmm.
perimeter defenders could keep them
Yeah,
It's
guys
over
from
with.
driving to the lane.
It's over with.
yeah.
Like
That's
once
what
that
It's
gets
just
exposed
coaching,
in the
man. You just
future,
gotta
it's
have a
gonna
coach
be
that'll
very
just tell him
hard
to
for
put his
him.
hands up.
Like the direction of the NBA, I love it because it's like the guy who can't play both sides. It's like you're only allowed to have one non-defender or weak
Mm-hmm.
defender on the court. That guy can't be your best player. Those days are done.
That guy
Those days are
can
done.
be your best player. You're only
Well-
listen to what I'm saying though. It would be fine if Jokic was like playing the 3 or the 2, but because he's at your center spot, You can't bring another
That's too
center on
big
the
of a
floor because he's going
weakness.
to be too slow to play defense. You can't. The
Mhm.
perimeter defense doesn't matter. It matters, but it doesn't matter as much when the person behind your perimeter defense can't block shots. So it's always better
Hmm.
to have your center be able to block it. You will be more successful with your perimeter defenders not being able to play defense and a center who can protect the rim versus having
Hmm.
someone who can't protect the rim and having perimeter defenders. Why? Because no
Hmm.
matter what, people get blown
Yeah,
by. No matter what. You can be
Hmm.
the best defender of
yeah.
all time. You get blown by sometimes.
He get
Once you
blown.
get
He'll
past, once
get
you get
blown by and
screened,
dunked on.
Hmm.
But even like the score first guard that plays no defense and you try to hide him on, like that guy's getting even harder to hide on defense now. Like
yeah,
I think
you
it's
can't.
sneaky.
Yeah, with Jokic on your center,
Yeah, yeah.
you can't have players that can't play defense because you already have
I mean,
Jokic.
even
Hey,
Jalen
but for
Brunson
Jokic
is
though,
now
for
starting to
Jokic to
get
play
that's what I'm
exposed
saying. Like
because
even like
like
the
One
Jalen
mic
Brunson
family,
is
one
gonna
mic
get
family,
phased
one
out of
mic
the
I
game.
family,
like.
one mic
I think.
family.
Look, my thing for Joker, man, if he can't play defense, the best thing he can do for him and guard the rim is to start willing. He got to put his body on the line and start taking charges, point blank,
Not
and
gonna
that's
I
a
work.
mean, his
coaching thing.
effort is just. I mean, you got to think about
That
Non-existent.
this.
makes sense because you don't
He's
never see
already
him
30.
taking charges.
He's
Yeah, but
already
just take
30,
the
right?
charge.
So at the
It's
end of the day, he's gonna get called for fouls because it's gonna be flopping. Your big ass nigga taking a
guys.
charge, bro.
Nothing makes up for lack of rim protection. Take charges or not, you're not gonna get a
It's not
charge
gonna
every
help.
play. When I come to the rim, you're not gonna get a charge call every time. You might get a block. It don't make sense. There's nothing that you can do to help
Yeah,
it besides go get Evan
yeah,
Mobley. But
yeah.
still,
And
it's not gonna
everybody
work.
that's they gonna be trying to dunk on them, be trying to take a charge too.
Yeah, he's too big and slow to play any other position but the five too.
You
So
see,
your
you
blind
see,
spot is always gonna be
you
a
see,
weakness
you see.
having Jokic.
He getting dunked on while he's trying to stop somebody from getting to the
And
paint.
he's only gonna decline from here. He's not gonna get better defensively.
Yeah, I was about to say like the physical capabilities is gonna be hard to hide it, especially when you're a center like inside. It's like it,
Yeah,
but I think it
it's
goes.
worse. It's gonna get worse the older he gets.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but I think it's going as far as like if you're Luca, you can get away with it. But like the supreme offensive player that could be on the court and not play defense, I'm telling you, 5 years from now, that won't exist in basketball anymore. Like you
Luka is
can't
the
be on the
best.
court.
No,
But
that's
Can't
not
cover
Luka
true.
him.
might be a better defender.
but can you say that
Luka
Luca
is
can
a
get
better
away with it?
defender.
No,
Can you say
no,
I
no.
that?
can't
You
even say that. He
always
hasn't
no,
won
no,
a
no. There's
championship
no
yet.
such thing as an offensive guy. Won't no. That will never be true, because you can always hide a defender, just not Jokic because he's at the center spot. We gotta stop overreacting and saying things in the future that'll never be a thing. No, there will always be players who are better on offense and might have no defense that will be in the league, and you still can win championships. You just gotta have the right roster around it. The problem with Jokic is that he's at the center spot. So in order for you to have a good roster, they actually have the pieces to make that work. Peyton Watson, Aaron Gordon, Christian Brown, Bruce Brown. The problem is that the fit, especially when Aaron Gordon's down and Peyton Watson's down, doesn't work because not only is your offense not as good because some of your offensive
Defense
pieces,
ain't.
like Aaron, your defense isn't as good as well. So while you don't have rim protection and you have those perimeter defenders making it harder on the opposing people to score, you don't have those people on the court and you don't have the rim protection on the court. That's why you get exposed. It's not. It's not the
But
same.
it's like if you look at all the contenders right now, outside of the Nuggets, because you made a good case for the Nuggets just now. Whose team is built around their best player not being able to play both sides of the ball and can compete for a championship?
That doesn't
Who is
mean
that?
Right now?
just because you don't see it doesn't mean it can't happen. We gotta stop using that logic too.
Okay,
We've seen
but
them build around Jokic who doesn't play defense and win a championship.
yeah, they want
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
they got
that's
a
what
chip
I'm saying,
for they
it's
got a
like-
chip for a reason, and it wasn't based on defense.
Steph Curry.
Hey,
Well,
you know
I don't
what's
know if the NBA like. I think the NBA right now is different than it was even 4 years ago. I think it's that rapidly
Yeah,
changing.
hold on.
yeah.
I gotta
It's
I
called
gotta get
evolution
some
of the game, the
hold
evolution
on.
of how the game's being
Yeah,
played.
I gotta
and
get some of my Jokic hate off
it's
real
not.
quick,
It's
right?
not just the evolution. These guys ain't taking 2, 3 years to blossom anymore.
I
I'll
gotta
say
get some
this
of
and
this
I'll let you
Jokic
cook
hate
up
off
New
real
World.
quick.
What I'm saying is that no matter what, you can't say this won't exist. For example, if every NBA team could only have defensive players and two-way players who could do everything on the floor, they would. It's never going to be the case. Never going to be the case where everyone. No, there's always going to be
Uh,
that sort of thing. If every NBA team could have a player that was like Jokic but played defense, they would. You don't have players,
Hmm.
and just
He
like
could
we
be the
gonna hear
best
New
player
World
in
get
the
off
league.
some hate, but like it or not, Jokic is a damn good basketball player. Just happened to get exposed in
Mm-hmm.
this series, so it's not
He sure
true.
did.
But go ahead, New World.
Well, all right, yeah.
All right, so at the end of the day, they was talking about Jokic and how he's the best player in the world, right? For the last 5 years, he been in that conversation. You've been in
Mhm.
MVP conversations the last 5 years, and I had to watch you niggas overrate this motherfucker. And he ain't done the one thing that I expect the best player in the world to do, which is get to the finals multiple times. Nigga, you got one on your resume. You can't even get back to the conference finals, nigga. Like that's a stain on your resume. And at the end of the day, if we got 41-year-old LeBron, who everybody just throw to the wayside because he a third option, this nigga just beat a 50-win team in the playoffs, something Jokic can't even do. I don't want to hear no best player talk, nigga, until you can beat a 50-win team in the playoffs.
Valid critique.
Valid.
Valid critique,
I
bro.
mean, I'm not
Valid.
going to argue that critique. I mean, there's a lot of
But
good critiquing with other
inside, real
NBA
quick,
players.
just one question for
Dang.
inside. My bad. My bad. You can go.
Hey, Juan boy, can you read? Man, I'll read the rules, man. We got rule number 1. Stick to the topic. We've been doing pretty good at that. Rule number 2, don't interrupt the host. Rule number 3, don't interrupt speakers. Rule number 4, don't lie, because you will get that and that. Rule number 5, real basketball discussion, no feelings. Go ahead, brother. That was trying to speak before whatchamacallit was. Who said I'm
Whoever
not
was
going
the
to argue
brother
with
that
that
was
logic?
speaking
I'm not
after
going to
me.
argue with that.
No, I was going to say, like, I'm not going to argue with the logic, but you could say that about a lot of, like, top 10 players in the NBA right now with that same logic that New World just said, that
Well,
they
I
call
wanna I
themselves.
wanna know exactly who, because I
Giannis.
don't remember anybody else being in the conversation of the best player. Giannis hasn't been in that conversation for years now, and Giannis did beat a 50
Well,
win team in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken.
but has he been to a
Yeah,
conference
he
finals
did.
since he won the finals?
No, he hasn't. But if you want me to have some energy for Giannis, I definitely got some because he
But
got
he
one
but
more
but he's
year in my book
been
to
to the
actually
conference
do
finals
something.
before he won the finals.
No, but here's the thing. Here's my thing with Giannis, because for years I've always had him over Jokic because he's a two-way player, and I value that more than just being a five who can't play defense and just passes the ball. I value that way more. But at the end of the day, he hasn't been available for the playoffs, injury or not. There's no excuses, nigga. Like when your team needs you, you're not there, and you've been losing in the first round to Miami of all teams. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. So he has one more year in my book to actually prove that he's still relevant in the top 5 player conversation.
And
Yeah,
Giannis has
fair
been to the
enough.
conference finals a couple times, and he's also beat multiple 50-win teams in the playoffs. So you can't really
Yeah,
say that
so
about Giannis.
that's why he has a little
Yeah,
bit
that's
more
a
money in
fact.
the bank compared to a nigga like Jokic, who y'all been overrating for years. But like I said, Giannis still has one more year in my book to actually do something. We're gonna see if he stay with the Bucks or if he goes somewhere else. This is a huge transition for his career. So, I want to see how he responds to how everybody been talking about him this whole season. Because it ain't been sweet for Giannis all year. You've been having a lot of shit to say about Giannis all year.
So Dream, you say you had a question?
Yeah, like have you noticed the trend of maybe guys who wouldn't have got drafted high in the past getting drafted high because it's there's a demand for that specific skill set in the league, like a two-way wing who can't do much on his own, but he's getting drafted high for the simple fact that that's like the most desirable thing in basketball right now.
No, a lot of what you see a lot of the time in the draft is instead of drafting based on fit for your team, you're seeing people draft based on the potential, the idea of a person. More so
Yeah,
just the two-way win. You see a lot of players, like for example, Usman Dieng was drafted by the Thunder off the potential that he could be a 6'9", long arms, versatile defender. That's just because of the idea of it. He's a tweener with long arms. That's what you see a lot of players being drafted for, is being a tweener with long arms. Another example, the same team, the OKC Thunder drafted Pokuševski. Pokuševski was supposed to, it's the idea of Pokuševski, the potential that he could be a player like Chet is actually right now. Pokuševski. You have
yeah.
another player, probably the same exact team. No, we'll go with the Toronto Raptors for years and years and years. And shout out to Masai. They drafted with the idea of having the tweener again with long arms. They had so many. They had Siakam, Scotty. Um, if you look at the roster, Chris Boucher, all those guys are people
Yeah,
that are in the 6'7" to 6'10" range with long arms. It's
they
just
got
the
another one,
idea.
Colin Murray Boyles this year. They got another
It's
one.
just the idea of it. They're just drafting based on potential. It's less about two-way. Obviously, everyone's always looking for two-way players, but a lot of times in the drafts, especially in recent history, you see a lot of players be drafted ahead of where they usually would be at because of the idea of that player.
That's why the combine is so important. You guys can't ignore
Yeah.
that shit when they're actually measuring these players and their athleticism and shit like that. And some of their on-court ability. That's an important factor of how they can potentially develop some of these dudes, and how they can fit the vision for the team that they're getting drafted to.
Like I say this because I feel like to my other point about like you don't want your best players or players who need the ball in their hand to not be able to defend their position. It's like you're not going to see Jalen Brunson again for a little while. The Trae Young and Jalen Brunson, I think Trae Young, I love Trae Young, but like they're getting phased out of the game.
Darius Acuff is about to enter the league.
I don't think Trae Young.
Darius Acuff is about to enter the league.
And listen, I love Acuff too. I love his game, but there's something that things are changing. Things are changing.
Oh yeah, that's fine. He's still about to enter the league as a top pick. Is he not?
He's going to enter the league.
I mean,
but
you can't really say things are changing in that way because you see a lot of teams whiff on draft picks like the Hawks drafted that dude Ricochet or whatever. He's hot trash. Like he's hot trash. But
the only reason why Ricochet would go number one is because of what I'm saying. Like he had no business going number one, but he went number one
because of what you're saying. There was no reason ever he should have went number one.
It's like desirable now to have that. It's like desirable now. It's like how you could look at AJ DeBonsa and AJ DeBonsa. There's zero chance that AJ DeBonsa is a bust. There's zero chance because he plays both sides of the ball with great energy and he's switchable. If you're a switchable wing, it's like just increase your draft stock right now because that's what the NBA is headed towards. Because no one wants to get caught in those situations in the playoffs.
It's not about them being two-way guys. It's just about the idea of it. They're being drafted ahead because it's not necessarily because again. If every NBA team could have players who could both be good on the offensive side and be good on the defensive side, every NBA team would have that. It's not like that.
Yeah. And I want to add, you don't get AJ DeBonsas every year, bro. Like
I know.
Like
I probably
last person that was comparable to AJ DeBonsas' game, I wouldn't even say maybe like shit. I can't even now say like Kevin Durant, but Kevin Durant wasn't really crazy on the defensive side of the ball.
He's like a frenetic athlete like T-Mac or Andrew Wiggins.
It would be Brandon Miller, but Brandon he's better than
I agree.
It would be Brandon Miller.
Yeah, I think Brandon Miller is probably a better shooter, but he's not as explosive of an athlete, and he's not as good of a defender. He's actually a negative.
But there's but there's also when you look at the draft, when you look at
like
that
a
choice
Mike
of the Hawks pick,
Beasley maybe in college,
and even like to people who are like, oh yeah, Cooper Flag might not pan out. He projected as a two-way player in the draft. Like at Duke, he was a two-way player. Those players are far more desirable now than the guy that can go give you 30 points but can't defend anybody. Like those guys are not as desirable anymore at all.
Well, obviously, but again. Those players that can give you 30 aren't being drafted to be the best player unless you're just that good.
But that's the thing though with the draft. These teams are drafting in whether they're the best available player to draft or the role that best fits their organization and schemes. That's the difference between an organization that just picks the best player that's on the draft available on the board compared to a player that fits their system or a high lottery pick that fits their system.
Because and to add on to that point. Because if a team needed a player like a player that could score a lot, maybe pass a lot, and couldn't play defense, they would still draft that player. They would still do it.
I feel like that player doesn't exist anymore.
Darius Acuff is about to be drafted, guys.
Darius Acuff averaged almost 2 steals a game as a 6 foot
and he's not a good defender.
Yeah.
He gets out of
man, I'm not gonna lie. I just think
he's not a good defender. That guy is terrible at defense.
I just think like the prototype of player has changed. I think like the prototype of player now is a Chet, a Wemby, those type of guys.
Evan Mobley.
The prototypical player is not your wing or point guard like 6'6" or 6'8". I think now they're looking for 6'10" and higher guys that could dribble, shoot, pass, and everything like that. So I think,
defend multiple positions.
Yeah, but you can't say that
they could get switched on a high pick and roll with the guard
literally
and
about
not
to be drafted. And he doesn't play defense, and he's this player you're talking about. He does not. I don't.
Darius Acuff,
Yo,
raw.
you
He
can get me on a
raw.
record right now. If Darius Acuff slides outside of the top 3 or the top 5,
He's
I
still going to
told
be a
you it was
top
gonna
10
happen.
pick.
He's gonna be a top 10 pick.
He's still
Hey,
going to be a
that's
top
not
10
like
pick.
His mock draft is
okay,
number
okay, but,
6.
Now-
but if we look at last year's draft class, when we look at this and we see that the players that they had, did the teams that picked these players go based upon best availability or based upon their scheme?
Well,
Based upon their schemes, I
there's
believe,
other
right?
things too, because like Ace Bailey was looked at as the number 2 draft prospect and he fell for other things that had nothing to do with
He's
basketball.
good at basketball.
Yeah,
He's not.
but
Compared to
a
the NBA
guy
level,
like
he was doing terribly in his combines.
a guy like VJ Edgecombe on draft night, it was the assumption like, yo, did the 76ers make a mistake drafting VJ Edgecombe over Ace Bailey because he's an undersized guard who can't shoot well. But with more space in the NBA, his shooting increased and he defends.
but
VJ Edgecombe
so with
is
drafting
6'5". He's not undersized.
He's 6'4". Like he's the size
That's
of
not
Victor Oladipo.
undersized.
He's a shooting guard. He's not a point guard. That is undersized.
That's not undersized. 6'2" is undersized. 6'1" is undersized. 6 feet.
Point me to the other 6'4" shooting guard in the NBA.
He's not
Point
undersized.
me to the
He's
other
6'4" and a half, 6'5". What are you talking about?
Who is an all-star caliber shooting guard in the NBA who is 6'4"? Just point me to
Dwayne Wade.
Who's in the NBA right now? Dwayne Wade's not playing in the NBA.
Jalen Green.
Anthony Edwards is 6'6".
We're calling
J-Dub is
6'4"
6'4".
undersized.
Anthony
Why are
Edwards.
we calling 6'4" undersized? What logic are you
Because the
using?
majority of players at the
I would've said
position are
5'9". You could've
6'6"
fooled
or
me with that.
taller. What do you
Nah,
mean?
hey, yo,
not
Dream.
undersized.
I'm not
6'4"
even
is
gonna
not
lie
undersized.
to you, Dream. I'm not gonna lie
It's
to
not.
you. If you want to say a littler guard, there's one coming out in the draft, Darian Peterson. He's like 6'2", playing shooting guard. That's
And also Anthony Edwards is
Jalen
6'4". And also
bro.
Anthony
What
Edwards
the
is 6'4". Is he an undersized guard?
What?
Yeah,
Edwards not undersized.
What, 4?
He's 6'4". Yes.
Who told you that? Like, where did you
his
learn
his
this?
own words.
Actual sizes. He's
Ain't
6'4".
Bradley Bill like 6'3"?
Yo, do you think VJ
Yeah,
Edgecombe?
6'3", 6'4", yeah.
Bradley Beal,
Dwayne
6'4".
Wade
Hold
is
on, but do you think
6'3",
VJ Edgecombe and Anthony Edwards are the same height?
I
Okay,
think
but
that
so- but
Anthony
that
Edwards
case-
said he's 6'4", 6'5". I think that VJ Edgecombe is literally 6'4", 6'5". It's not an undersized guard. Undersized guard
That
means
is not
6'2",
undersized.
6'1",
Exactly.
6 foot, 5'11".
Ain't CJ
No, in
McCullough
no time in
6'3"?
He's
NBA
a
history.
shooting guard, not
It
a
doesn't
point
matter.
guard.
No time in NBA history has a player that's 6'4" been undersized. No, that's not undersized. Undersized guard means 6'2", 6'1", 6 feet. What the hell are you talking
You
about?
keep mentioning point guard like we don't say
All right,
6'7".
all right. No, you got it.
Donovan
You got it.
Mitchell
You
not
got it.
undersized.
You got it. They weren't saying VJ Edgecombe was an undersized guard before the draft.
Donovan
You
Mitchell
got it.
was only
No,
like
I said that
6'4".
VJ. I didn't say they weren't
Yeah,
saying
that's
anything.
why-
I said that VJ Edgecombe
Donovan
is not
Mitchell not
undersized.
Hey,
He's
hey,
not.
hey, you don't hear the host talking, sir? Be quiet.
6'5",
It's not
so
that.
he's
He's
6'5".
not undersized. If whoever was saying that, I don't know why they're saying that. 6'4" is not undersized. That's not undersized.
And
Not
he's
at
a
all.
6'5".
Not at all.
Not at all.
How tall is Devin Booker?
6'5".
Booker?
6'5", yeah.
6'5".
Yeah, like 6. Yeah, word.
Hey, I guess
You
D
don't need
Wade
to
was
be a-
undersized. 6'4".
Wade's
D-Wade.
undersized. John Wall was undersized.
John Wall's a 6'4" point guard. He's a big guard. He's
Doesn't
big.
matter. He's
What
not
about Ben
undersized.
What about Ben
6'4" is not
Simmons?
undersized. No matter
Well, I guess
what.
it's undersized.
6'4" is not undersized.
Right.
Okay.
6'7"
That's called
K.
illogic. That's what that is.
You got it.
Trey Young is little.
Trey Young is undersized.
Yeah, Trey
I
Young.
agree.
Kyle
Yeah.
Lowry's undersized.
Did we forget
Aaron
about
Donald.
Nate Robinson? Did we forget
Aaron
about him?
Holiday.
Nate
So,
Robinson?
Isaiah Thomas.
Nate Robinson is
the shooting guard that's 6'4" or shorter.
Okay,
that's-
Anthony Edwards. What else?
Anthony Edwards is not 6'4".
Isaiah Joe is.
Bro, they give you an inch in the league,
If,
bro.
if,
Like,
if
they
Anthony
give
Edwards
you
is
an inch.
6'4", then VJ Edgecombe is 6'2", bro. Like he's visibly taller than him. We watch basketball. We all watch basketball. Anthony Edwards and VJ Edgecombe are not the same size.
VJ Edgecombe is 6'4", which is not undersized. Next question.
Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe are almost the same size.
No, they're not.
Tyrese
No, they're not.
Maxey's
No,
6'2".
they're not. No, they're not. Man, what are you talking about right now, gang? What are you talking about?
Anthony
Are you
Edwards.
trolling?
You're saying
You
that they're
think
not.
Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe is the same size?
What are you
They're
talking
damn
about?
near the same height. They're closer in height than
What?
fucking Anthony Edwards and VJ. I watch
they're
the games.
not.
I'm a Sixers fan. What are we talking
We
about?
watch the games too.
Nah,
You not you not the only person that watches games, bro. Stop.
Bro, How tall is how tall is Tyrese Maxey? Do you think, or do you consider Tyrese Maxey a smaller guard?
Tyrese Maxey like 6'3",
Six
or
three,
4.
6'2", yeah,
He's
6'3",
6'2".
6'2".
That's how tall. That's how tall he is.
Do you consider how tall is J Dub? How tall do you think J Dub is?
6'5".
J-Dub?
6'5.5".
Okay.
6'5".
You think
Yeah.
J Dub and VJ Edgecombe are like the same height, same size?
I think that
No.
he's a little
No.
shorter than J Dub. Why?
Do you think Anthony Edwards and J Dub are the same height?
I think J Dub's a little bit taller than both of them, than both VJ and Anthony Edwards.
All right. So you're sturdy. I was just seeing if you were consistent, because if you were about to say that no, Anthony Edwards is bigger than J Dub, and you think that VJ, but no, you got it. You got it. You
Well,
got it.
regardless
Yo,
on the
I got
height,
a
regardless on the height, 6'4" is still not undersized.
Okay.
I
all
got
right.
a perfect guard that falls into the category you're referring to. That's a short shooting guard. He plays for the Magic, and his last name is Bane. That's right there what you
Okay.
call an undersized shooting, guard. The M.
Okay.
He's not an
M.
undersized shooting guard.
Nah,
He's
he's
6'5".
still not undersized.
He's not
I'm about to say
undersized.
Desmond Bain is more than that. I must say.
He's strong. He's like. I thought you were gonna say Jamal Murray, because I would go with that.
That's
I'll go with that.
crazy, bro. I'm not gonna
Hey,
lie.
see where you messing up at is that you'll look at a guy like Cade and you'll be like, oh well, he's so tall. If a guy is under 6'3" playing point guard, that means he's an undersized. No, Cade is 6'7" playing point guard, bro.
Well,
By
TL,
that
that's
definition-
normal size, TL. You would just think
No,
that's
I'm
normal.
saying. No, I'm saying, look, bro.
No.
What I'm
6'7"
saying is
point guard's
that
not normal size.
you got a 6'7"
Cade,
guy
it's
playing point guard.
abnormal. It's abnormal to have a 6'7" point guard.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't.
If it
you
was
can't
normal,
really say a
everybody
guy's
would
under-
have it.
Wait, how
It's
tall is
also
Shea?
abnormal to have a 6'4"
6'6".
shooting guard.
Shea-
But
Shea's
And
like
6 foot,
5'4".
and regardless on if it's abnormal or not, it's still not undersized. It's not undersized.
are point guards
Look.
are shooting
Hey,
guards
let me
typically
finish making my
taller than
point real
point
quick,
guards?
man.
It doesn't
It
matter
doesn't
if they're
matter.
typically anything. 6'4" is still not undersized. Still not.
I'm about
And like
to
I'm
say,
trying to tell you're missing the point here, bro. You're trying to look at a guy's
James
height
Harden.
and be like,
James
oh, he
Harden
can't
is
be.
6'5", and he's the point guard. Donovan Mitchell 6'3", he's a shooting guard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think that the point guard is supposed to be shorter than a shooting guard? I'm showing you right now that Cade is 6'7" playing point guard. So you keep running to these certain guys saying they shorter, bro. It
LaMelo
don't matter
Ball
if they
is
shorter or
6'7".
not.
So Goat James, it sounds like the
I'm about to
90s
say.
fan, and no disrespect to you, it sounds like the 90s fans Zesty Jeffrey logic, bro. A point guard does not have to be shorter than a shooting guard. A shooting guard doesn't have to be taller than a point guard. That's just
Right.
that's Zesty Jeffrey logic.
Wait,
I mean,
wasn't
that's a
Isaiah
tall point
Thomas
guard.
and Joe
The average
Dumars
size of
like
a shooting
the
guard in
same
the
height?
NBA is 6'6"
Nah.
to 6'7". The average height of a small forward in the NBA is 6'7" to 6'9". The average height of a
How
point guard in the NBA
how do you get it?
is
Because you
6'2"
thought
to
you ether,
6'4".
right? You thought you ether. How do you get an average?
You take all the players of that position,
Okay.
and you see the average height,
Okay.
and based on all the numbers that you put together,
Mm-hmm.
the one that is in the middle the most, the mean, would be the average height. So
No.
so that means hold on. That means there's
It's not
players
hold
taller than
on.
that and
It's not
shorter than
hold
that.
on nothing, bro.
I know that's what
hold
you're.
on. No, I got you, but you can shut the fuck up now. What I'm saying is that you get an average from taking the people that are 6 foot tall at shooting guard, the people that are 6'8" tall, 6'9" tall. You combine it. It doesn't matter, regardless of whether or not that's the average height or not. It's still not undersized. You're still not undersized. You're still not. It's not to me. You're not undersized. An undersized guard is someone who's 6'2", 6'1", 6 feet. 6'4" is not undersized. Will never be undersized. Size
Jalen
usually
Brunson is
6'4" people
He's
in the
Wait,
league.
undersized.
not like 7 feet.
God damn.
That's what I'm saying. If we only strictly saw guys that were 6'3" playing point guard, then you would have a point. But the fact that you got guys like Cade that done been through that, Ben Simmons, Michael Carter Williams, all these tall point guards that done played that position.
Gang, I'm not even talking about point guards though, but like I'm over it. I'm not
shooting
gonna keep
guards.
arguing.
I know you
Either-
over it because
either
you still
one.
talking about being undersized at 6'4". What the hell are you talking about? You should have been over.
Oh gosh.
The fuck?
If you were a small forward and you were 6'4", would you still say that's normal because you're 6'4"? Like, what are you saying?
We talking
Bro,
about
this
being an
position
undersized
of
guard. So let's talk about the guard positions, not the forward positions. You said
Yeah.
undersized guard. Don't move the
So
goalposts.
so if I'm
Don't
going to
move the
stick to
goalposts.
guards,
Stick to
wouldn't I
guards.
look at the average size of a guard or shooting guard to make the determination whether or not he's below average or above average or no? Would I do that or no?
So
That's
if
what I
we're
would
talking
do.
about undersized guards, usually when you hear that, you hear about the Trae Youngs, right? The Trae Youngs, the Fred Van Vliets, the Davian Mitchells. That's what a small guard is. An undersized guard is. 6'4" is not undersized. What the hell are you talking about?
Okay. That's the NBA and the scouts of the NBA considered 6'4" undersized, and they named VJ Edgecombe an undersized shooting guard. The same way that they named Victor Oladipo an undersized shooting guard. The
Victor
same way that they
Oladipo's
named
6'3".
Jamal Murray an undersized shooting guard. They named all of them
Jamal Murray's a
undersized
point
shooting guards.
guard.
By the way,
Jamal Murray's a point guard.
yo, bro,
He's 6'4".
bro.
He's not undersized.
And like I keep trying to tell you, Dream, you're looking at the other guys that are taller that have played that position.
I'm looking at the
that's
average height for a position. That's all I'm looking for. That's. I thought it was like common knowledge. Like,
But see, look though,
It's
right?
not.
See this is what you keep missing, man. You keep trying to go and look at what the average height is, not understanding that don't matter when a guy steps on the court. It's gonna be guys that are taller than him, whether he play the same position or not.
Yeah.
Like
Ain't
you said,
Josh Giddey like
wasn't Ben Simmons?
Ain't Josh Giddey like 6'6"?
nah, he like
wasn't Ben
6'8",
Simmons
he's a
like
point guard.
6'7"?
6'7",
Ain't
6'8".
Kobe White like 6'4", 6'5"?
Is Kobe White an
there.
undersized guard or not?
No.
No, he's like 6'5".
Okay.
No.
Okay.
What are you
There
not
we go.
understanding?
That's one of the reasons why he got drafted.
I got you.
So, and then right now you have like Dylan Harper. Is Dylan Harper an undersized? No, he's
Dylan Harper's a 6'5" point guard. He is not undersized.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Stephon
He's not
Castle is a 6'6" point guard.
Stephon Castle is not undersized either.
So I
He's
just
actually
want
a
to
big
ask,
guard for his position.
before I go,
A point guard, 6'6".
can I use
He's not undersized.
from Bleacher Report? That's like, this is from Bleacher Report. It says that if a point guard stands under 6'2" or a shooting guard is under 6'4", they are technically undersized relative to NBA competition at their position. However, being undersized is not an overwhelming hindrance or dooming fact on a player's career. So 6'4" is not undersized for a shooting guard, and 6'2" is not undersized for a point
And also,
guard.
Dylan Harper's not a point guard. Next question.
He's not undersized either, though. So like, it doesn't even make sense for Dylan Harper on this.
Exactly. He's not undersized.
But Dylan Harper is bigger than VJ Edgecombe, so I don't know why that wouldn't even be a comparison.
They're about the same height, brother. Why is it so hard for you to understand simple logic?
What was the point of the question?
No, it's not even
what the hell
really
going
that.
on, man?
He's trying to take two guards and saying, I guess if one of them's taller than the other, then that makes him an undersized guard.
I was saying that before the draft last year, because we were talking about best available or best for your scheme. During the draft, they said that VJ Edgecombe was an undersized shooting guard, and maybe we were wrong for not drafting Ace Bailey.
I think they meant
That's where this came from.
No.
Like
That's because he's shorter than Ace Bailey. Because guess what? They drafted and this is a real small guard. Remember when y'all had shout out to bro that's on OKC? That is a small guard.
Jared McCain?
With Maxey was a small guard. VJ Edgecombe is not a small guard.
Yeah, all right.
What's funny? He's taller than McCain, right?
He is.
All right, thank you.
But not very much, though.
Got almost 3 inches on him. Pretty much, very much.
Please don't sell your tickets if you need money. I think you all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You listening to these damn box score merchant ass dudes on TV.
I'm like a psycho watcher of college basketball and NBA draft prospects. Like I'm like,
You know
I'm probably too deep in it.
Who said the whole undersized guard thing? That's what you just said, right? Who said that?
I mean, that's most of the scouts said that.
Okay, and that's why I just said you're listening to these damn box score merchant ass dudes on TV talking about a small guard when you should have just looked at it yourself, bro. You should have known this man was no small guard.
I'm trying. under my considerations is the same thing that New World read, where if you're under 6'4", I'm considering you a short undersized shooting guard. If you're under 6'2" as a point guard, I'm gonna consider you an undersized point guard.
So what
That's
you're
just like
saying is that
that's
you
the
consider
NBA
VJ
standard.
Edgecombe not a small guard then, by your logic.
I think VJ Edgecombe is listed at 6'4" and he's like 6'3".
Okay, well,
that's what I think.
Are you looking at basketball or no?
Yeah, and I think that Tyrese Maxey's listed at 6'3". He's like 6'2". What do you mean without shoes on?
He's listed at 6'2" and he's 6'2".
Anthony Edwards is listed at 6'6". You said that he said he was 6'4". So what are you trying to say right now? He's listed at 6'4".
No. Don't try and move to what I said. I just said it with your logic. He's listed at 6'2". He is also 6'2". I'm talking about what he actually is and what he's listed at. VJ Edgecombe's not 6'3". Are you watching basketball?
Every game.
So how can you look at VJ Edgecombe and say he's 6'3"?
Because I could look at him standing next to Tyrese Maxey and say, "Oh yeah, he's about an inch taller." Look at him standing next to Kelly
Oubre.
What? Kelly Oubre is 6'7", bro.
Right, and he's about an inch or two shorter than Kelly Oubre, which would make him how much?
Yo, there's so many pictures of him and Tyrese Maxey standing right next to each other. You can look it up right now. They're next, they're the same size.
All right.
You done trolling, or you just gonna keep yapping?
I think we're getting away from the point at this point.
I don't know, man.
I mean, next question.
I got a question. Hello? Oh, there you go.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
I hear you.
Yeah, there we go.
This is him standing next to Kelly Oubre. Like, I just hate when people just yap for no reason. No disrespect.
Yo, you bring that picture back up. Bring the picture back up real quick. Kelly Oubre is substantially taller than VJ Edgecombe.
I didn't say he wasn't taller than
leaning in. Both of them are leaning in this picture right here.
So they're both leaning, and one looks a little bit taller than the other, which I already said. I didn't say he's the same height as Kelly Oubre. So what is your point?
Who do you think is closer in height, Kelly Oubre and VJ Edgecombe, or Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe? Be honest.
I said that Kelly Oubre is taller than VJ Edgecombe. I showed you a picture of them standing next to each other. What does that have to do with them standing next to each other and one being an inch or two shorter than the person I said, which still sticks to the actual height that I already said he's listed at?
Tyrese Maxey is 6'2". Kelly Oubre is 6'7". What player is VJ Edgecombe closer in height to? What player is he closer in height to?
What does that have to do with the picture I just showed you?
Because that will be a dead giveaway to who he's taller than.
The giveaway is this picture I just showed you. How about that? Can you talk about the picture I showed you? You're gonna keep.
If he's a couple inches tall, if he's a couple inches shorter than the 6'7" guy, he means he's 6'5". He's listed at 6'4".
He's Kelly Oubre is 6'6".
Oh gosh.
Can you talk about the picture I'm showing you? You're gonna keep yapping about something else.
Okay, I'm looking at the picture. They're both leaning in. VJ Edgecombe looks like he's 6'4", 6'3", and Kelly Oubre looks like he's 6'6", 6'7".
It's okay to think wrong.
3 to 4 inches of difference. I think him and Tyrese Maxey have a 1 inch difference. Maybe.
So it's okay to think wrong.
Yo, fellas, y'all can keep cooking. I gotta get out of here. I mean, oh shit, huh?
Be on the stream later.
Let me catch y'all later, man. Peace.
All right, see you on, boy.
All right, one boy.
Oh, man.
Y'all done arguing about this dumb shit?
Yeah.
Be a little bit smarter when it comes to
it was irrelevant. So.
Especially when in reality, even if he is 6'4", it's still not undersized. But it's all good. Donovan Mitchell is an undersized guard.
All right, that's honesty. I like that because like people will say that he's not, and I'm confused why they don't think so. Like what? Yeah. Well, I guess you're right though. If he is 6'4", 6'4" isn't it's under 6'4" is the ledger. So I guess you would be right then. But we got Philly Knicks tonight. That's what we got tonight, and we got Timberwolves Spurs.
About to start in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna play it up here so we can watch that game live. We're gonna get this one out. We're gonna upload this before that game starts. So definitely gonna watch that on this page. It's the Hardwood Authority. You know what we do. Yeah, we here talking about the playoffs right now. For the people that are checking in, tap the screen, share it live out. We are gonna end up getting up out of here soon. We try and strive for 2 minutes, but yeah, man, what y'all got going on? Who y'all think is gonna win in the Detroit Knicks series?
Detroit.
Excuse me.
It's probably
Excuse me.
gonna-
Excuse me.
It's probably gonna be Detroit.
Sixers, Knicks.
Sixers Knicks series. My fault.
I got Sixers and 7. But I'm biased.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It's the
I got Sixers and 6.
I ain't gonna lie, just because they playing the Knicks, I'm going with the Sixers, bro.
I got them winning. If there was, I think they're winning because they're playing the Knicks. The Knicks don't have nothing to do. Man, look. I
think Jalen Brunson gonna get shut down.
And then Spurs.
I think
Spurs,
the Sixers
Timberwolves. I got Spurs. Is Ant coming back game 1 or is questionable?
He's not coming back for game 1.
What was the news today? That was the news. Sham said he's expected to play tonight.
Yeah, they saying that.
Game
They're
1.
saying he is playing?
Yeah, they're saying he is playing.
I was asking Inside earlier, like, did you hear that news or did you bring that up already? Because I wanted him to mention it.
He shouldn't be playing. He's playing because he has Mamba mentality, but he should not be playing. No, I'm being serious. That's why he's playing.
I'm dead ass. He should not be playing.
He's gonna hurt himself out there. Appreciate the follow.
Knock on wood, but yeah.
I got
I'm
OKC.
hungry. This time I'm gonna get something to eat, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely about to close this out though, family. We have the Hardwood Authority show. We do our live show every single Monday, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as you guys can see at the top. We also have our THA playoff watch party, which we'll be doing later today and throughout most of the playoff games. And we'll do our after game show as well, not today, but probably tomorrow.
All right, brothers. I'm gonna catch y'all on the later stream.
Yes, sir.
Brody.
We have the THA film session that will be starting Sundays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also we have the Hardwood Authority show, as always, that we do here. Just find us both on TikTok and on YouTube. Just type in the Hardwood Authority show. If you guys need help finding this, just click the link in the bio. So definitely here to talk about what the moves are in terms of real basketball, real hoop discussions. So we here to talk real stuff like that. We've been covering the playoffs, been talking basketball, creating lists, things of that nature. So please be sure to check out the Hardwood Authority show. We're gonna be out here with the outro. Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. It don't matter. Divorce court, child support, Lou Dort. Lakers in 5. OKC, KFC, UFC. Lakers in 5. It doesn't matter. Chris Paul, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Lakers in 5. Serge Ibaka, Chewbacca, Waka Flocka. Lakers in 5. Tyler Hero, superhero, guitar hero. Lakers in 5. You can have hard, you can have a part, you can get a garden. Lakers in 5. White side, back side, sunny side. Lakers in 5. Phoenix Sun, Capri Sun, the sun.
Here's how I built a synth from scratch.
We are, man.